Philadelphia, parts of Pennsylvania, Delaware, South Jersey, New York City. They could take the Amtrak down with us. We will be in Philadelphia next week. Tickets are still available, but they are moving fast. We could do an Amtrak party for New York City.
Can we?
Yeah. I'll bring a Beats pill.
I don't think that's allowed on Amtrak.
Yeah, no. We'll bring a Bose and we'll just have a party for everyone from New York City to ride down with us to the Philly show.
Sounds like that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'd like to see Delaware out there, Western Pennsylvania. Just Philly is a central area.
Yeah, it is.
We can't just target just Philly.
Love Philly, though. July 25th, City Winery. Get your tickets now, newrorymall.com.
No worry now.
I mean, do you get demonetized for talking about Stank Box?
No, for
Probably.
person.
They took our smear campaign video off Instagram.
Yeah, I opened the Instagram and I got the alert.
Yeah, and then I tried.
What was that about?
They're protecting Rory.
Actually, when I read the guidelines, it did seem like they were trying to protect me from you. And you claiming that I used the hard ER.
But I said
claiming.
It was Nickerson
Proving.
Gardens, though.
Yeah, but then you said the real word, and they were trying to protect me.
I said Nickerson Gardens slow.
True.
That's all I said.
Then I tried to protest, and I filled out the whole thing. And
you had to fill out a form that you didn't say?
Instagram got back to me immediately. It was like, nah.
Not happening.
Really?
We reviewed it again. Nah.
We should put it back up.
That doesn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, I don't want to. I would repost it, but I don't want to get shadow banned. So let's just abide by their guidelines.
Yeah.
Because we have been shadow banned before.
But then when I was filling out like the little form, there's one question that's like, all right, what was the purpose of this? And one of the options in the multiple choice that you can click is, it was just a joke. So I was conflicted. Like, do I click this? Because I feel like once you click it's just a joke, immediately it's never going to get put back up.
Yeah.
But that's an option. Like, bro, I was just joking.
Right.
I wasn't even serious.
Use the hard ER, but like, come on, it's jokes, bro.
But it wasn't even that. It was Nickerson Gardens. It was just a slow down voice of Nickerson Gardens. And I don't know.
I've seen people get murdered on Instagram, by the way.
Yeah.
Without context, if I'm just, because that's not probably going through a human review, that's just AI.
For sure.
Without context, that looks like we're just trying to get Rory canceled.
It does, but I mean, this is why I can't mess with AI. Like, they don't understand satire.
I saw dead babies in the Gaza.
Yeah.
For 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And all they
Those
put
videos
all they put ahead of it was be careful, this is crazy.
Yeah.
See why.
Yeah.
And then you could just click it without even seeing
Be careful, this is crazy. Rory.
What? That's what they do.
Shit is so stupid. But anyway, tickets available now, newrorymall.com. Live show coming to a city near you. Don't worry, I'm not going through each date, even though I know it, Demaris.
We'll be in Philly next week.
I studied all the dates.
You did.
I did. I studied them.
I'm happy for you.
I know the dates now.
Are you excited for Philly? You got something in Philly?
No.
I didn't like that. No.
I had to think about it.
You kind of stumbled over your words.
I had to think about where Philly was at. No.
Right.
I had to think
It's
about
always been
where,
right next to us.
where Philly is at.
No, not at all.
I feel like Philly girls rarely stay in Philly.
Nah, they don't.
Like,
they just moved to DC.
Or Miami.
Or New York.
Who wants to move to New York?
When I was like in
Whenever
college,
I hear people say, yo, I'm thinking about moving to New York, I'm like, why?
Well, that was a thing before. It's now changed to LA or Miami.
Moving to New York is just a bad idea. Like,
it definitely is.
Who would want to move here? I just don't understand.
But like in the beginning, like when the boom and everything was here, as far as like industry, yeah, I could see why people would move here.
The boom
but
is
now, right, you're fucking crazy if you move to New York City now.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Some people have jobs here that they have to move here for jobs. A lot of people want to be in the entertainment industry or certain business industries, and this will make them the most money living here. They don't know that
If you want to be in the entertainment industry, you can live anywhere now. It doesn't matter. It's a thing called the internet, social media.
If you're in corporate mall, you cannot live anywhere. That is not true.
It is. I know people that work corporate in entertainment.
And I know
that have
plenty
moved
of
everywhere.
people who work corporate and entertainment and have to be in office, and that office is either in New York or LA. That is why they cannot move. Plenty of people.
But I'm saying most of it is in LA now.
Yeah, most of it is in LA.
Like I get all the bankers and shit have to be in New York, but even like marketing and other shit, it's either working from home or another city. I don't think you need to be in.
Listen, don't move to New York.
Please don't move to New York.
Yeah, traffic is already crazy.
I'm trying to help y'all. Take it from me. You don't want to live here. It's rats. It stinks. They're going to charge you obscene amounts of money for high rent to sleep in a matchbox.
Stank box that'll traumatize you.
Yo, it's nasty in New York City right now. It's bad.
I went upstate over the weekend for a little family getaway.
How was that?
It was great. It did remind me why I should not be living in New York City.
Once you get out of the city?
Oh my God.
Beautiful?
Just fresh air.
Clean, quiet.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Amara was running around chasing chickens.
Yeah.
She's chasing fentanyl here.
Yeah.
She got that Ma used to chase
Just
chicken
stepping
too.
on vials
I
with
said,
bare
what?
feet.
You used to chase chicken too.
I used to chase chicken.
Mm.
You know, that was an old, listen, Demaris, that was, that was many moons ago.
And then you had them chasing the bird.
Yeah, that was many moons ago. That was many moons.
Bird meaning like a kilo of cocaine.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
See?
it is what it
That's why
is.
you're vegan now.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Got to stay away.
Stop messing with the birds.
Yeah.
Mm.
But Cooperstown was cool.
Yeah, it was my first
Did you
time
go to
up
the,
there. Baseball Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame.
I did. I went there with a Pete Rose jersey just to,
Shake things
protest.
up.
Yeah, let people know how I
Time
felt.
to let Pete in.
So across the street, they have like a bunch of shops where they sell jerseys, obviously. And there's a Pete Rose vintage jersey in every store on that block.
Of course.
And I'm like, yo, he could be across the street, but he can't be over here.
No. And the fact that betting is like a part of the MLB now is insane that Pete Rose is still not in the Hall of Fame.
And like, if he bet against his team and then purposely made
I could
them
understand
lose,
that.
don't let him in.
I can understand that.
He was just kind of like, no, we gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm a confident coach
Yeah.
and the all-time hit leader.
Right.
Put me in the fucking Hall of Fame.
Pete Rose deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Cut the shit. It's over with.
But no, it was cool. Smaller than I expected, but it was also cool to see the field that baseball was invented in. I just felt fucking American, man.
Yeah.
I just felt real American over the weekend.
Yeah.
Trees, Budweiser, baseball,
Mm-hmm.
lot of Trump mourners,
Mhm.
lot of angry people walking around Cooperstown on Saturday, which we'll get to.
Oh shit, you were there during that.
Dude, I was in
Oh my god, you might as well.
I was
bet
in
at the rally.
Mecca when Trump caught a hot one to the ear.
Yeah.
Everyone was enraged. They were storming the streets of Cooperstown.
Crazy times.
But no, it was cool weekend just to get out the city. Driving with a toddler for 4 or 5 hours, I wouldn't recommend, but we
Yeah.
stopped at the outlets. When was the last time you were at the outlets?
Which one? Woodbury Common?
Mhm.
Oh, probably like January.
Yeah. Another reminder why I haven't been there in 5, 6, 7 years.
Too many people.
Too many people.
It's packed. I hate going to the
Damn, I haven't been there in forever.
The more I think like Americans aren't consumers like we used to be, go to some premier outlets in upstate New York.
Yeah, they keep telling this. They keep telling us it's a recession.
The
people are
economy's
broke.
doing fine.
I'm like, yo, everybody's outside spending money. Like, how is everybody broke? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
But I just notice shit differently now. Like when I got a dog, I started noticing dogs more and dog parents. Now that I have a kid, I just notice kids and parents more.
Yeah,
It's just so many fathers just walking around the outlets, just trying to kill time,
just looking.
just
lost.
trying to have their kids tire themselves out.
Yeah,
Literally just buying time for the day.
and all
Until
dads
the kid
have
goes to
y'all all
sleep.
have the same face when y'all
Every time.
at the outlet shopping. Y'all all have the I just want this day to be over with face.
And then your girl tries to trick you like, oh, I could go get some lingerie. And it's like, this is the Victoria's Secret outlet.
Yeah,
They don't have any of the flash.
Yeah, those
shit.
stitches are
They
popping.
got, it's
as soon as you
100%
put that on.
cotton in every place that we go to here. Don't try to trick me. I know what you're trying to do.
And
You want to go to Yankee Candle.
yeah, and lingerie ain't gonna do it. Like, who cares about that? Like lingerie, really? Like, you gonna end up taking that shit off anyway.
And the amount of time we even have for a window to do that.
Right.
You can't put lingerie on. Take your clothes off. We got
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Bend over. That's it. I don't care what you're wearing.
So,
wear this
parenting.
big t-shirt and lift it up. Who cares a fuck what you're wearing?
Oh, I love that look.
The big t-shirt, Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the Winnie
that's
the
a
Pooh.
great look.
That's a
Fuck
that's such a
lingerie.
great
Just
look.
throw a big shirt on.
Big shirt. Oh man, and that thing just sitting there, just waving underneath that shirt, just
Yeah.
side to side, jingling.
Yeah, just with a baby crying in the background.
Ooh.
Miss Rachel playing, trying to
Peeve.
get in the mood.
Yeah.
Not that you guys will probably care, but it was really cool to me. We were driving through the Catskills to get up there, and we came across this town called East Durham, New York, that is called the Irish Alps. The entire town is just people from Ireland.
Really?
And it has the biggest Irish store, import Irish store in America. The entire town is just everything is completely Ireland.
Mm.
Everyone's Irish. It was really cool. We just stumbled upon it. Pulled over.
You didn't just stumble upon that.
What
Somebody.
do you think? I studied the route? I've never been to Cooperstown in my life.
Somebody told you make this left
No.
up here,
And there's
then
your people.
then you're gonna see your fucking.
No, we
people.
were driving on one of those 1-lane roads and we saw a big ass billboard for St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2024. I was like, I think they're a little past advertising that. And then after that, it was just Irish flag, Irish Alps. And then we just ended up stopping and walking around the town.
How was it?
It was cool. It
Get
was
some souvenirs.
Was it all
Oh, yeah.
redheads?
The Farrells must have ran through that bitch crazy.
I'm picturing just redhead.
Because they had like every Irish family name with like all the merch for each family. And Farrell was empty on everything. I got like 2 mugs. Meanwhile, every other Irish name was in stock.
Damn.
But it was cool. I know you guys don't care about that.
No, I actually think that's
Where are the
very
Black Alps?
interesting.
We need the Black Alps.
It's the Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah, Van Cortlandt Park.
Rory, that's not funny, but
It's a big mountain.
You know, I get it. I understand. I know what Van Cortlandt looks like. I get it. Thank you for
It's
that.
a lot of hills.
No, thank you for thinking that Van Cortlandt Park is the Black Alps. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Pelham Bay?
Yeah. Either or.
Rory, were the people nice to you in your?
Very,
Were the
very
people
nice.
nice to him.
Oh, I was walking
This
around.
is his family.
I was walking around with a red-headed child that's adorable.
Oh, yeah.
We were celebrities. It was like the mayor came into town.
Was Kia with you?
Mhm.
How'd they treat her?
You know, she's one of the good ones.
I was about to say, because when you said, "Oh my God, I saw this town and I
She's
stopped,"
one of the good ones.
She stayed in the car.
yeah, I'm like, I would get the fuck out of that town as soon as
No,
possible.
but you have
if
to.
I came
It was
Oh,
really
Kia
no. It's
couldn't be there
really
after dark.
people from
Oh, no.
Ireland that migrated here, like accents and all. They're not Irish Americans are racist.
Yeah,
Real Irish people have never even seen a black person, so to them it's just like oh
Oh my God, did she have her afro out?
no, she had the braids, long
Oh.
braids though, even worse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she had the poetic justice
Yeah.
going on. Okay, Janet.
They don't know who Janet Jackson is.
Have no idea. Have no fucking idea.
But yeah, that was my weekend. I
That's good.
guess eventful, uneventful. It was just
It's good to get out the city. Good time out of the city. Go to Baseball Hall of Fame, and then you got to see some of your Irish
yeah.
relatives.
Slept in a motel,
But what kind of motel? Because you can find a good motel outside of the city.
upstate New York motel.
Okay.
Yeah, what you think?
You locked the door?
It didn't have a door.
Wait, was it?
It was just a screen.
Was it one of the motels where you open the door and your car's right there in front?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh man, I hate those.
yeah,
type
no,
of
I was
motels.
sleeping next to my license plate.
Yeah.
I swear
Yo,
it was
I hate
right here.
those motels. When you open the door and you can see the car right here, I
Mhm.
hate those type of motels.
And like upstate New York, though, those motels, some people stay there for like the whole summer.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like family barbecues outside of my window every single night.
Oh,
as well,
that's the Bronx.
more or less.
Yeah, that's the Bronx.
Van
They
Cortlandt
still busting off fireworks, all kind of shit up. Just
Oh
crazy.
yeah, no, it was great fireworks the entire time.
So Maul, I was sitting at home waiting by the phone, waiting for
Crying
you to
all
call me.
Oh,
We
for
were supposed to go to the rooftop,
it rained Saturday.
and we said we was gonna do Sunday if it rains.
It rained Sunday too.
It rained for like 45 minutes.
And
on
so,
Sunday.
first of all, Saturday it rained for like 45 minutes. It was done raining
It
by
definitely
3
rained
p.m.
More than 45 minutes yesterday though.
No, it didn't. I was outside when I was playing basketball. It rained, and I waited under a tree for 15 minutes, and then it stopped raining.
This is a terrible excuse. Just why didn't you go to the rooftop?
Yeah,
We don't
It
need to
was
talk about.
raining.
We don't need to
Yeah,
talk
the
about
rain legit was less than 20
the
minutes. all in.
precipitation over
No,
the
it was
weekend.
raining. So once it rains, I'm like, who the fuck is gonna be outside on the rooftop?
The hose gonna be out.
Nah,
A lot of people.
yeah. I was gonna say I went somewhere on Saturday, and we were outside. I got there. I want to say 4 or 5 o'clock. The rain was done. It was hot as fuck outside.
it was hot. It was definitely hot this weekend. This weekend was hot, but it rained. I didn't think you was gonna be outside. I'm gonna be honest. Once I see it raining, I'm like, nobody's outside on the rooftop. It's not.
So we going this weekend?
Is it raining this weekend? If it's not, let's go. I'm down.
You guys
I'll
can
go
wait
with
for
you.
his
I have
ass.
no problem.
I can't.
Baby D,
all
I have
y'all
no
do
problem.
is set me up to let me down,
Baby
just like
D,
every
I
other
didn't
nigga
make
in
it
my
rain.
life, bro.
It's not on me. I didn't make it rain. It's not me. But if it's clear, if it's nice out, let's go. Let's go fucking hang out. I want to see what you be doing. I want to see when you go out. Yeah, that's why I really want to go out with Demaris, because I want to see what you be doing when you outside. Because I just see pictures and videos. And it's like, no. Those are the highlights. Don't show me the highlights.
I be
Show me the
chilling.
low lights too.
I'm actually very chill. I don't really.
I don't know because I didn't have
That
much
is so
service, but
not
when I
true.
did have my shitty motel Wi-Fi, I looked at your IG.
Is this you hanging out?
Demaris
You
Of,
was
just sent me a
kind of
video.
outside. You was
Is this-
hanging out like the Joker.
is this you hanging out
If
of a
this
movie
is
vehicle?
chill, then I don't want to know.
Wait, hold on. You're saying you were not outside this weekend? You said you look at my location. It was like,
Wait,
you was
wait.
That
outside in
is so
Cooperstown. And I was at a
dangerous.
memorial. You were hanging out with your ass out on Fulton.
Wait, hold on. Okay,
First of all, whose G-Wagon is that? Number one.
hold on. Let's just.
Are those bulletproof windows on the G-Wagon?
I need everybody to take a breath. Okay.
This is
Okay,
such a
answer.
bad idea.
So this I can explain. All right. So this was at the very end of the night, and I had more drinks than I should have had. And they played first person shooter. You guys know how I feel about first person shooter.
Wait, you hanging out the window to first person shooter?
Yo, what the fuck is happening? You are hanging out of the window of a car because somebody played first person shooter? That song don't even make you want to do that.
I'm thinking she's listening to Mase, TV's all up in the headrest.
Yeah, like what is
Stuff
this?
that you was listening to first person shooter.
I thought you was listening to Annie Up by fucking like MOP. What is this shit? First person shooter got you doing this?
I like the song a lot.
I like the song too, Baby D. It never gave
It's one of
me-
my favorite songs that came out in the past,
All right, so
recently. So,
that-
and you
that-
got, I explained that when
Listen,
it first came
if
out.
that's the energy that first person shooter gives you.
Yes,
then
big
have
as the
fun.
what? Like that's the.
I feel okay. All right, so that's
niggas
what
too
you were
thirsty
doing.
to put me in beef.
Hanging out of a window for first person shooter.
Have you ever seen the movie Hereditary?
Oh yeah, when the head gets
Why
knocked
would you
off.
even bring that up?
For your own safety.
Maul, you know this.
Because you was
scene.
looking left and right.
Yeah.
You should eyes forward. There's street signs in New York.
Listen, I was in Brooklyn and Best Eye.
Oh my god,
It's called Stuyvesant Heights.
Stuyvesant
That's
Heights.
what it's called now.
Who named it?
The
that?
realtors.
No,
Oh.
Ma, I was in. Where the fuck was I at? I was in the Bronx. I can't remember which
You went
area.
from the Bronx.
No,
to Brooklyn, hanging out the
was a couple
window?
years. This was like four.
Yo, hanging out the window from the Bronx to Brooklyn.
That's wild.
Crazy.
That's the wildest ride. Hell nah.
What?
Especially because you're going to hit some traffic too.
Yeah,
now
like-
you're hanging out the window in park.
What are you doing?
No, but they started. I was in the South Bronx, and the dude I was with, he was
So, bro.
like, "Nah, don't call this a stop." He's like, "This is so, bro." I said,
Yeah.
"It's what?"
No,
So, bro.
He said, "These white people out here calling this so, bro."
Not so, bro. It's just
Bruh.
South Bronx. 3rd Avenue. Yeah. 159th Street, Brook. Yeah, I know.
So, bro.
So, bro, my ass. You'll get your ass shot out there. So, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, I was at a rooftop party or whatever, and I had a few too many drinks. My best friend came and took me to go get crab legs, and after the crab legs, that was what happened.
Hanging out the window with a stomach full of crab legs is crazy.
with a full cup.
With a full
Wearing
cup.
all white.
Got a full cup.
Your best friend is a guy?
Yeah. He came and got me from, I was at Tier's. Shout out to Tier. I was at Tier's rooftop party and I had a couple drinks and he was like, "You need to eat, so I'm going to buy you crab legs." So he
Who
bought
was
crab
filming
legs.
though?
Huh?
Who was
Alex. Alex was in the back seat.
It's crazy.
Y'all be on some bullshit, boy. When you and Alex get together, y'all be on straight bullshit.
And I don't like that she just called it a party because off mic she called it an activation to try to throw us off.
Yeah,
I was at this activation over the weekend. No, you was at a party getting drunk.
Yo, girls love an activation. Anywhere where y'all can step and repeat. Oh, y'all love that.
Step and repeat.
Anywhere where girls can step and repeat. Oh, they love that. They there. For sure they there.
When did we allow that word to come in? 2010 maybe?
Activation.
The activation. Yeah, I'm going to this activation for this brand. No, you going to an open bar party to get drunk.
That's all you doing.
But it was still for a brand.
and get a gift bag.
Was it? Did it get activated?
It was a 10-year anniversary
So
activation.
it's been activated for 10 years. You can't activate it now.
You try to reactivate. something
Reactivate.
that's been going on for 10 years. I'll tell you, people just want an excuse to be outside acting up, man. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Go crazy, baby D. Fuck it.
But the-
We
Nothing
going,
wrong
but
with that.
me and Maul gonna go crazy this weekend. I told everybody else that I am in the house for the rest of the summer, but for you, I'll come outside.
Yeah, you both been lying to each other this whole
That's true.
all summer.
That's the
You
best
haven't been inside,
That's the
and
best
Maul's never
relationship.
coming out with you.
That's why you think we made it this long.
That's the best relationships when y'all lie to each other. You gotta lie to each
True.
other.
That
That's
is
the best, right?
way more fun.
Yeah.
So where are we going on Saturday?
You keep saying
Wherever.
we.
Where you wanna go?
You ain't going, Rory. You can't come.
Yes, I can.
Why? I always want to, I'm sorry. I always want to hang with you and all that shit, but me and Maul gonna have like bitches around. You can't be around bitches.
What, like I can't contain my temptations? What, like, what type of fucking
No, I
creepy
just
thing?
mean you
I can't
can't-
be around a woman that I don't want to fuck?
Nah.
All right, go
What are
home
you
and
trying
tell
to pay me
Go
at?
home. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
put it in the
haven't seen it.
calendar. I'm gonna put it in the calendar, and I want you to go home and
Putting
tell
it in the
Kia.
calendar is hilarious. Why
Well,
you-
my girl got to see it. So.
Oh.
His girl's on our calendar,
and
so I'm
that's my argument of like, yo, she was on the calendar like a week ago.
Wait, your girl has access to our calendar?
Part of it.
yeah.
What part of it?
Like,
The summer?
like,
There's no partial calendar. It's either she has access to it or
What
she
part of
doesn't.
what part of
but
this Thursday?
not like if you just add some personal shit, but anything to do with our podcast when we
Yeah.
record, when we have
Oh, okay.
episodes.
So they can
like,
book for
yeah,
the baby.
like, you know.
Gotcha.
But
No,
you
she doesn't have like your dentist appointment.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm about
But-
to say, Kia know where I'm at? Like, damn, all right, fuck it. It's all good.
But Rory, you just gonna tell Kia, yeah, I'm just about to go hang with Demaris Mall and some bitches up on a rooftop
Well,
at the pool.
See,
Nah, it
That's
stops
the-
at
what-
Demaris and Mall.
No,
That's
we'll
what
just say
it stops.
Patreon. We got to shoot
why
Patreon
would I put a period at the end of the sentence there? Why would I say and some bitches?
That's also a long ass calendar invite. That's a lot of words
Yeah.
for a content day.
And how
Like,
you put
Because
that on
you
the
can't just
calendar?
say, I'm just going to a rooftop with Demaris and Julian. Fuck y'all doing at
Just
the
say
rooftop. Oh, it's just the pool.
content day. We're shooting.
Mhm.
And neither of y'all got bitches, so I don't have nothing to worry about.
For sure.
You ain't got no bitches.
That's
Don't
a fact.
speak for us.
Demaris got them. I ain't got none. I ain't been outside in so long around no women. Call them flowers. Let's call them flowers and not bitches. I don't have no flowers.
Let's objectify them in a different way.
Flowers.
Flowers.
We
Flowers
can
are
call them
beautiful.
women too.
But flowers are temporary. Let's call them plants.
Flowers aren't temporary.
Yes, they are. They die.
And so do plants.
Go get some new ones.
So do bitches.
That go get some new ones. Ma,
Everybody
you ate.
dies.
You ate with that one.
Go get some new ones.
He ate with that one.
Yeah. Right?
Damn.
You feed them, you water them, give them sunlight,
You arrange them in different ways.
and then you go get some new
You
ones.
throw
So
them
what
in the
are
trash
niggas?
and
Huh?
Fruit flies.
Kings.
Call them niggas fruit flies. Is hilarious. Like, yo, fruit flies, that's what we are? Damn. We some fruit flies. That's what's up.
it's bad because I keep dead flowers in my house. When they dry out,
Yeah.
I leave them there.
Got to.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah. Tell your therapist about that one.
Take the soul out of these bitches.
Well,
Drain them
almost
for
had to,
everything they are.
Just have this lifeless thing just living in my house.
Well, flowers?
Yes, we talk about flowers.
Oh.
So I was at the rooftop when I checked the group chat and saw y'all in there going crazy.
Well, rightfully so. I feel like we were wilding in the group chat. No,
Yeah.
like
I
when
think-
there's an attempt assassination on a former president, I feel like that gives a group
That
chat
calls
a
for-
green light to like
Go crazy.
have some type of dialogue.
Absolutely. Go crazy.
I was laying in the motel bed between the service and like the repast shit. I caught it like at that first minute
Mhm.
of the clip coming up. And I looked over at Key. I'm like, I think they just shot Trump. And she was like, you and your YouTube rabbit holes. I'm like, no. I think they really just shot Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Like live.
I think
Like 1 minute ago, I kept hitting refresh. I was like, okay, they shot Donald Trump. He was
Was
like,
that-
can you
was that-
stop with this bullshit? I'm like, no, look.
Was that Julian that sent the Twitter link?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Somebody had sent the Twitter link to the chat.
I sent it very quickly.
I clicked it and it was already deleted. So I was like, oh, this must be some internet bullshit video that got taken down immediately. So I didn't pay no mind. And then literally 5 minutes later, my phone started blowing up.
Yeah.
And my homeboy was like, yo, Trump just got shot. So I said, what? I said, yo, cut it out.
Because at first I thought they would like, someone doctored the video.
at.
Like he ducked and then someone just added like shots in the background or whatever.
Because that's what happens now. That's what happens. And that's the dangerous thing about like today with social media and, people being able to dock the videos and cut clips and things like that. You almost don't know what to believe because that was the probably general feeling about this when it first broke was
For
that
sure.
it's not real, it's fake and this, that, and the third.
Or like someone shot a mile away at something else and they
Yeah,
just
and
heard
they
it
got
and
him
he
out of
ducked and that's what I thought in the beginning of this.
Well-
And then we got more and more details as the day went and even up until this morning on my way here, there's been more details.
Well, it's gonna
surfacing.
be we're days away.
Yeah, I think we're
really
far
getting-
from hearing the
yeah,
end of
like,
this.
But months ago, I did come on here and say that they would attempt to shoot and kill Donald Trump, and Rory kind of like brushed it off. And I said, but
Yeah.
the thing about it is, if they do kill Donald Trump, which I hope and pray it doesn't happen, but if they do, I don't think people would care. I think people would continue scrolling. And Rory, you said that's absolutely crazy to think that because that's former president being killed. And I said, I truly don't think that people would care. And after this happened, I think my feelings are more solidified and more that people would not care. Because when this
but I
this
feel
happened,
like-
people thought it was fake. And then when they found out it was real, oh, it's staged. Why would Donald Trump stage to get shot?
Okay, I'm not coming in here with my tinfoil hat on today. I promise I'm not going to go in my crazy rabbit hole conspiracy theory bag. I'm just going to state the obvious that's in front of my face that makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me some 20-year-old fucking kid that could barely get into his rifle class in high school because he couldn't get a fucking shot together
Mm-hmm.
or know how to use a fucking gun somehow got on top of a roof 150 yards away from the president,
Mhm.
former president,
Mhm.
where they set up for weeks at Secret Society.
Mhm.
See, I do have it on.
Yeah.
Secret Service
Still got your hat on.
somehow got on top of a roof, crawled while people were yelling, yo, there's someone crawling on the roof with a gun, and got a shot off. Also a shot that plenty of snipers that have gone both sides of the news to say is probably the easiest shot in human fucking history. It's like day one basic training sniper shot.
Mhm.
Anyone could get that shot off.
Mhm.
Missed 8 fucking times, called him in the ear, and never put a social media post up. We know nothing about him. This is bullshit.
It's always that.
This is all bullshit.
I don't think it's all bullshit.
I have no theory. I'm just saying the facts of this entire thing are bullshit.
I don't think it's bullshit. I do think, obviously, the former president was shot at. Bullet obviously hit the side of his ear. But I do think that it's a lot deeper than that. Why was this kid allowed access to a rooftop 150 yards away from a presidential candidate's rally, right? And if anybody's ever been to a rally or anytime a political figure as big as Donald Trump or any other political figure are in town, especially here in New York City, you know what the security measures are. There's snipers on every rooftop. There's drones. There's Secret Service everywhere. You can't get into certain streets. So we're talking about 150 yards away. So that's something is fishy with that. Anybody that has ever worked in this type of security detail will tell you. I mean, shit, we had Pete Buttigieg here, and the Secret Service came here the day before he got here just to look at entries and exits, and and this is just a recording studio. So now we're talking about
we had to hide a few things.
Yeah, we're talking about a presidential rally. It's like
we shouldn't have this in the studio if he's coming.
Yeah, but we talking about a presidential rally, and 150 yards away, a rooftop is not secured. It's just
bullshit.
It's something there that says either there was a lapse in security and he was allowed to gain access to that.
If this story is factual of what happened, where this 20-year-old kid from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, brought a ladder and climbed on top of that roof and was up there for over 5 minutes putting together his shot while the Secret Service saw him but wasn't allowed to take the shot, I am going to go full out and say this is a complete lie.
A complete lie as far as what?
Yeah, what are you calling?
What is the lie?
Who's lying?
I don't know. That's why I said I'm not here with my tinfoil hat, because I don't know.
You are.
I'm saying that factually makes no fucking sense.
What doesn't make sense?
That a 20-year-old kid could case the top of a fucking building that is a direct, clean shot at the former president and possibly one of the most loved and hated presidents of all time, and get a clear fucking shot and sit up there for that long while people are yelling, yo, there's someone up there with a gun. Hey, police, look right there. If that is what the story they're trying to feed us, I'm saying it's absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
If it comes out that that's not the real case and we figure out that he did have some clearance from somebody, he was working with somebody, then it's making way more fucking sense.
As of right now, you're saying the information that we have, none of it makes sense.
Bullshit.
Yeah. So either there was a purposeful lack in security that allowed Trump to get shot, or it was set up by somebody, whether it's Trump team or Biden, whoever, for him to get shot.
I'm not going to go that way, but I do think that there was a lapse in security.
That's the fact of the matter. It's always less interesting than you think, Rory.
And I do believe at the same time, because we got to remember, just, it's a lot that happens when we're talking about politics and presidential, campaigns and things like that. When Trump was hit with his felony charges, one of the first things they tried to do was have his security detail taken away from him. They called for the Secret Service.
That can't.
But I'm just telling you what was asked for, because that's
unconstitutional. Every president for the rest of their lives has a security
I understand
detail.
what you're saying. I'm saying that was one of the things they put on the table.
I think if they get impeached, they no longer have it, right?
Whatever it is. One of the things they asked for when he was found guilty,
fully impeached, not just tried.
When he was hit with the felony charges was, here's a guy now that has a felony charge, whatever. He needs his security detail taken away from him. I remember that was one of the first things. Now, this is why this is dangerous, because if you're saying take away his security detail, the detail that he had, was it not strong enough? Obviously it wasn't. Was there a lapse in it because it wasn't as strong? Obviously. Like, there was somebody allowed to get on the roof 150 yards away from him. So when you start to put all of these things together, and I'm not trying to go down no conspiracy hole, I'm just looking at what happened. Obviously, security missed something here. Yeah. Was it purpose? Did they miss it on purpose, or did they just not have the manpower to cover all areas the way they should have?
No, No fucking way that they.
I don't think it's a
have.
lack of manpower. I just think it's a lack of mistakes happen. Humans are flawed. I think they just overlooked a part of the property and
No, you
didn't
don't
think
overlook
anything would
from
come of it.
150 yards away. You don't.
But
overlook that.
but look at the detail how they reacted after the incident occurred. That was awful. Why did they let him stand up and expose his face, his body, raise a limb?
Well, once they said shoot her down,
we don't know the threat.
There's always a grassy knoll. If you they changed after the Ronald Reagan incident, they completely changed how Secret Service deals with presidents being out in the open. They didn't do it JFK for some fucking weird reason. They kept them in convertibles.
Mm-hmm.
But after Reagan got hit, they changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that Secret Service allowed Donald Trump to stay there. And cool, I get it for you guys, the whole fight and let me get my shoes was a moment. If he was just shot at, why are you holding him up? I can see his face.
Yeah.
His whole body
I can
was
see
exposed.
his face right now. And he's saying, yo, let me get my shoes. I'm not saying they didn't have a great reaction. Shout out to Secret Service for jumping on top of him right away.
Mm-hmm.
But
They had
to
an
hold
awful
him up
reaction.
for another fucking clean headshot was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Well,
So-
I think that once they knew that the shooter was down,
We know we've assessed one threat. They're unaware of everything else that's going on. Like they
Right.
said many a times, the first thing is just a decoy for a bigger thing. You literally neutralized one person. Who knows at that point that he was acting alone on this one roof? You have no idea. To
No
have
clue.
him get, and also, and again, one of my closest friends runs these details and does these rallies quite often. The thing that Trump instinctually ducked behind is fully that flag banner is all bulletproof.
Yeah,
so
of
he
course.
made the right move in the moment.
Yeah.
He did everything he was supposed to do. And whether Trump's ego or just adrenaline got the best of him, he's like, I need to get up. Security is supposed to be stay the fuck down here. We need to take care of whatever's. You never move someone from point A to point B without even understanding the scope of what's happening around you.
Well, at that
especially when
point-
it's an active shooter. And this motherfucker was standing up, at least trying to, when his team was firing back. Now you're looking at crossfire. Like they handled this so fucking poorly.
He didn't try to stand up when they was firing back. When they stood him up, they got the call that the shooter was down, and then that's when the military was on stage in front of the podium. That's when they stood up. Trump didn't want to be seen being dragged out of there with no shoes, so he said, "Where's my shoes?" He stood up, said fight, whatever he said. But I think that was a moment of adrenaline. Once he sees blood, he doesn't even know where he's hit at. He just sees blood on his face, on his hand, whatever.
I don't even know if he saw it. I'd imagine his adrenaline was going crazy.
But it's adrenaline.
I think he was running. I think Trump purely off adrenaline. Yeah, I'm not even. But again, he's not.
I don't think Trump was trying to get up. I think Secret Service did some dumb shit and picked him up.
They did a awful
Well, they have
job.
to pick him up to get him off the stage.
They never should have moved him. They never should have moved him.
They should have stayed piled on top of him until everyone was sure.
They never should have moved him.
They got that again.
And listen, we know we're not experts in this shit, but common fucking sense
I've watched
would
enough
say.
Scandal.
All I'm saying is this: once security detail gets the call that the shooter is down,
They had no idea the severity of the situation.
Yeah, that's something more like that's
I'm
not.
telling you, once the security hears shooter is down, their next job is to get the president or the presidential candidate off of that stage. They're not going to drag him off that stage. So y'all saying they stood him up. How else were they supposed to get him off the stage?
They weren't supposed to get him off the stage.
Are you kidding me? They have to get
I'm
him
not
the fuck
kidding
out of
you.
there.
I
What
think
you
that they
talking
were
about?
supposed to get him off the stage, but he should have stayed.
Weird.
They stayed down until you can hear the audio. It says shooters
Yeah, no,
down.
you're talking
The
about.
military uniform right there. They get on stage with their rifles. Now we have to move the president off of the stage. We have to get him into the car, get him out of here.
But he should have stayed.
The fact that this photo exists is insane. He just got shot
She
less than a
ducking.
minute ago.
Why is she ducking and he not?
Less than a minute ago, he got shot. Look at how exposed his body is. We don't know the severity of the situation.
You're right. But what
This photo should not
Chest,
exist.
head,
you're right.
everything.
But what I'm saying is
That's
once,
a clean shot.
right. But once the security hears shooter is down, they have to get him out of there.
They do so more.
Okay, and no, we're
we
just
get
saying
that.
that it was stupid.
By happenstance,
They do-
this was a lone shooter. At the time, they had no idea what was actually happening on those grounds. When you hear shooter down, that means one single threat is neutralized, not the
Right.
area itself is clear. So to then hear shooter down and for him to do this, I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm not blaming Trump. It's his detail. The men that are literally supposed to put their lives, and this woman, are supposed to put their lives at risk
So what were
for
they
him.
supposed to
and this woman.
Keep him down. You don't expose
They
the man.
had him
She was
down,
DEI, for
Julian.
sure.
They eventually have to get him up and get him off the stage.
All right.
That's what I'm telling you. They had him down. He was down. What I'm telling you is once they hear shooters down and the military jumps on the stage and they're scanning the audience and all of the snipers on, there's only one reason they even allowed them to stand him up and get him off that stage was because they felt like we have everything covered right now. Get him off the fucking stage.
And I'm saying clearly they didn't, and that's my statement.
Well, before he got shot, clearly they didn't. Yeah, which says to me it's either a lapse in manpower and security, and it was obviously a hole that somebody exposed, which is stupid because 150 yards, one of the only rooftops out there. How could you not cover that? Which is
It ain't but one. I was gonna say it's only one rooftop.
Yeah, they've showed some aerial shots of the grounds there, and it's like maybe 3 rooftops in the surrounding that field.
So this is what I'm saying. It's deeper than this, and Franklin Roosevelt said, if anything happens in politics, don't think it was a mistake. It was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just leave it at that.
And I'm not here to be on the wild conspiracy because I'm not going to Alex Jones this because someone did die, and rest in peace to the gentleman that did catch
someone
the stray.
Else is in critical condition.
2, I think, are in critical condition. But I'm not here to be on that type of like, oh, he put the blood pack from Hollywood on his ear when he fell. I'm not here for that. I'm saying Secret Service did not do that as an accident.
No, they did a horrible. They should be fired. Everyone on that detail should be fired.
First of all, the people in back of Trump ain't ducking hard enough for me. Them niggas is standing up looking toward. If y'all don't duck,
can you imagine being the gentleman that did get hit in the head and died? Just imagine, because that must have happened back here on this riser. Just being in that area.
The witness next to him said he got hit in the head and died instantly.
Instantly, yeah. Because that's in Trump. I'm not trying to bait you into an argument. The caliber of the weapon that the kid was shooting from, if Trump was hit by the bullet, he would have died instantly. I think the tempered glass, which you can see here, I'll move the cursor. These are obviously on both sides for bulletproof reasons. I think it nicked that, and the glass from that hit Trump in the ear and at a high enough power caliber to rip some of his ear off.
I don't know. Because I've saw both sides of that. I think there could be a world where a high caliber could
losing a limb.
Hit the side of your ear.
Whatever it was, the thing that I was
part of the wig would have definitely came off too, though.
He would have lost
whatever it was,
his life.
The fact that people were laughing about this, joking about this,
they laugh about everything, though.
Yeah, but that's a problem. That's a problem.
I agree, but that's just the internet. Like,
yeah, but
then we're picking and choosing. They laugh at mass shootings when children are.
And that goes back to what I said about the fact that people are so desensitized.
Yeah, for sure.
And that everything is a fucking joke and people really don't give a fuck. Like there were people that were saying, oh, damn, he missed.
Of course.
Like, what? Like, how is that something that people are even saying? Like the thing with all of this shit, the thing that I don't understand is what did Trump do to where, because I never remember people being this involved in politics or caring this much about presidential candidates. Obama was the first for us where we really started even caring about voting for the president like that, for obvious reasons. But the thing that I don't understand about this hate for Trump is, what did Trump do for people to hate him or say when he, as an attempt on his life, damn, he missed? What did he do for people to have that type of energy toward him? That's the only thing I'll be trying to figure out when it comes to Trump. Like, what did he do specifically for people to feel like, damn, the shooter missed?
I mean, well, now you're talking about policies and things that he's implemented and his beliefs and the damage he did while he was president. Because I really don't want to have that conversation.
No manifesto was found. This 20-year-old kid didn't have social media. He was a registered Republican. According to the news,
goes that way.
Like
he's a registered Republican, yet he never voted. Because he's only 20 years old. 4 years ago, he wouldn't even been able to vote in the presidential. He was 16.
I'm just glad he's white.
So like that's even that. He's a registered Republican.
I can't answer your question. What does that mean?
He never even voted. He's 20 years old.
Yeah, but you can have a political opinion even though you're not registered to vote. That's not a nuanced take.
At 20?
You can have a political opinion.
But my thing is, what point does it make for them to point that out? It means nothing.
Okay.
It means fucking nothing that he's a Republican. What fucking difference does it make if he's a Republican or a Democrat? What fucking difference does that make?
I feel like with the earlier attempts and assassinations of presidents, later down the line, we did find out particular reasons, even though they still have suppressed a lot of the JFK files. We understand that there was a lot going on between Russia, between the mob. There were so many other reasons for JFK to be killed. But at that current moment, no one was running around knowing everything. If we look at the mass shootings now and the manifestos that are left that are still political based, the gentleman in Buffalo, let me call him gentleman, that piece of shit in Buffalo.
Yeah.
His manifesto, being super far right, being a QAnon
the
guy.
one that went to the the supermarket.
Yeah.
The mental health issues now with mass shootings, I'm not saying it's the case here, could be tied way more to assassination attempts on presidents than before. Before, I think it was policies. Now I think everyone's just on the internet losing their fucking mind trying to play for the right team. So yeah, I don't know if if this turns out to be what they're saying on the news, I could see this kid just being mentally fucking ill. I don't think he had some real grudge against Trump or a policy. I just think he's probably mentally fucking ill the way a lot of these mass shootings are going. I don't think it's as political as it used to be.
Yeah.
JFK, you get a whole list of why he had to go. And none of it was emotional. It was specific reasons why he had to go. His brother, reasons he had to go. You may disagree with him, but reasons he had to go. Whether it be Trump or Biden or whatever, yeah, you could find reasons for both of them. But I don't think that's what this is.
I think that either way, whatever it comes to this, I think it just says a lot about where this country is. It's unfortunate that a presidential candidate is his life. It was an attempt on his life. I think that it's it's a time for people to start thinking about a lot of things, a lot of policies, issues, and where people are as far as their own personal emotions and things like that. This is a sad situation because if this, God willing, and thankfully it wasn't fatal. But if this was a fatal shooting on the former president,
shit would have been in HD.
Live. What does that say about the country? Like, what happens to the country at that point? I believe there's a civil war that comes from that. I believe a lot of people start rioting, fighting, killing, because
I think that's going to happen more because he survived it.
No, I don't think so. I think that if former President Trump was killed on that stage, it would have been a huge issue and problem in this country.
The same way this kid probably had mental health issues, if we're believing what the news is telling us. I think the same thing could happen on the flip coin of a mentally ill kid with a rifle looking at Trump with a bloody face saying, fight, fight, fight. I'm not condemning Trump for saying that. He just got shot at. Like, adrenaline going. I'm not condemning him for that. But I know a mentally ill kid is on the right that loves Trump and has access to AR-15s. I think he interpreted that fight, fight, fight for real. I think this is going to get way fucking worse.
I agree.
The fact that he survived it, to me, feels like a civil war really could come now.
What do you think he meant by fight?
I don't know.
It's not about what he meant.
I don't know.
His intent has
it's not a
nothing to do
Trump
with
thing.
it.
I'm saying how somebody could interpret that, especially if they have mental health problems and access to this amount of guns.
Well, once you throw mental health,
we've clearly
it doesn't
seen that
matter
already.
It doesn't matter what it is once you say mental health. No matter what it is, if somebody has a mental health problem, it doesn't matter what it is. It's going to be a problem if you put a gun in that person's hand.
And I'm not getting on a January 6th debate with you at all. I've seen how people interpret Trump's words as is, or even when he was telling the Proud Boys, stand by. I know how people could interpret something, even if Trump didn't mean it. I know how his base, his core fan base can interpret that type of shit. So you're telling me their God has a bloody face and a fist in the air screaming fight, fight, fight after he just survived an assassination attempt? Oh, they're ready to fight. And they have guns and they're stupid.
Fight who?
Anyone that's not on their team.
Anybody that it doesn't agree with them.
How many people died at the riot at the Capitol Hill?
Is that one?
Police officer died, and then another person died shortly after of a stroke that they say was somewhat related.
No, that one woman that died, the dumbass that tried to go into the...
Yeah. And then a police officer died a few days later. But yeah, so one woman was killed there.
On scene. This, to me, I mean...
So all these Proud Boys that people say Trump roused...
I'm not saying Proud Boys in particular. I'm not saying any specific group in particular outside of a Trump supporter. Not in their little subgroups, not Def Jam South, not like into those different categories. I'm saying just Trump supporters in general. And I think if this was on the flip side, I mean, I think Biden would get knocked out by a cool breeze instead of a bullet. But if that was flipped, there's mentally ill people on the left too. And if Biden said fight, 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 I think they do the same fucking thing.
I just think that either way, whichever side, whichever candidate you support, I think this is an American problem. I think this is a problem in America. This is a problem with our society. I think it exposes us for being so divisive. I think it exposes us for being so stupid, so we just don't care. Like I said, we're so desensitized to shit. Just the amount of people that just were like upset that he wasn't killed, the amount of people that were laughing, the amount of people that it just says a lot, man. And again, politics, you can pick the side you want to pick. That's your right, whatever. But at the end of the day, seeing a former president's life, somebody attempt to take his life and kill him. I mean, we grew up reading about shit like that in our history books. You know what I mean? Like this is the first time I've been alive to see an attempt on a former president's life.
Same.
I've never seen no, Reagan.
You didn't catch Reagan, Maul? Yeah, you were there.
Reagan, but I was young though. That was what, 80 what?
You didn't catch Reagan.
Probably was like 84.
You was busy that day?
85. I was a kid. I was like 3 years old. I don't really
81.
I probably wasn't even born yet. That was March?
March 81. March 30th.
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, but you knew.
I knew. I was in the womb.
You felt it.
I heard it.
Could feel your
I heard it.
your mom's stress level.
I heard it.
The aftershock.
But I'm just saying, like, this is the first time in any of our lives that we've seen a former president.
Oh, we had the Bush with the shoe.
That was some good movement.
That nigga said.
That was
And then the
Twice.
second one came, he was like,
Twice.
all right.
He died. And then my favorite part of that video is when his detail comes to come by his aid, Bush waves him off.
He said, I'm cool.
Yeah, he literally just waves. It's the most, like, I say what you want about Bush, but this is
one of the
this is
That's the
one of
most player shit.
Watch it. Watch when this gentleman comes.
It's
He waves him off. Stay away.
It's how calm he is for the second one that really.
second one. It wasn't no second one, was it?
Yeah, there was
He
two.
threw 2 shoes.
There were 2. Here, look. 1, 2. And then watch his detail. He
man's
just
was
waves
trying.
him off. Stop. So baller.
But yeah, I get what you're saying, Mal. I for one will say that I am extremely desensitized, but I think it's just because you say that everybody cares about politics these days and things like that. I think people care about the politicians. I know plenty of people who do actually care about politics. There are people who are down here doing the groundwork who really do care about the policies and things, but a lot of people just don't like the presidential candidates and they're embarrassed for them. And I think a lot of people have just kind of emotionally pulled out of it. Like there are some people who are dedicated to hating Trump. There are some people who are dedicated to hating Biden. But the majority of the people that I come into contact in, I'll say my community, are just like, so I want this to be over kind of thing.
Yeah, but you could be people that you hear against Biden. I never heard anybody call or ask or hope that Biden is killed or shot.
Well, I mean, because I think he's just gonna die.
You
He's
underestimate
doing it on his own.
how insane Trump's fan base is. I'm not talking
But
about
you're
his.
saying
I'm talking about
his
his fan base. His fans.
All right, but you keep saying his fans are.
They want
insane.
Biden to die. They tweet about it constantly.
You talking about what somebody is tweeting? I'm talking about actively outside at Biden rallies doing shit like.
It wouldn't be hard.
When have we seen it?
I mean, we just talked about it. I've never seen it, period, in my lifetime.
I'm talking
Saturday.
about people online saying we want Biden to die.
I'm sure if you typed in those
Biden.
keywords on X right now,
I don't think so.
it'd be there and Elon retweeted it.
It's definitely
I'm saying
there.
I've never seen it.
Well, that's because it's not your.
I've never seen it, and I'm
Because
on the
that's
internet.
not
I'm
your
on social
algorithm.
media. I've never seen people saying we want to kill Biden. I've never seen it.
It's not your
But you
algorithm.
can
I've never seen it.
You understand the internet though.
Do I understand the internet?
You do.
Yeah, I understand.
So
it.
do you think there's people online that say they want to kill Joe Biden?
There's people online that say they want to kill me.
I know.
Yeah, so they definitely.
I'm talking about the fan base that you speak of, the Trump fan base, the Proud Boys, whoever. Where are they at marching in the streets of America saying
They were just
death to Biden?
They were just in New Orleans in Nazi outfits.
That video.
Saying death to Biden?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm speaking to. Never seen it. But when Trump gets shot at, people are mad that he didn't die. People are saying he staged it. It's like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Why would he stage that? Somebody explain to me why Donald Trump would stage this. Tell me what he gains from staging it.
Okay, well, if I was Olivia Pope,
Well, he just won the election.
if I was Olivia Pope,
He won the election before this.
Well, I'm not-
This is like a 4-0 sweep
Cut
now.
the shit, bro. They asking for Biden to step down. Your brother's asking for Biden to step down.
I mean,
Trump won this shit.
Trump
won this shit weeks
I've
ago.
said for months Trump is going to win this election.
I'm not saying
but I'm
you
saying
did.
this is the knockout punch.
Bro,
Like, what are we even talking about?
We know what this is. I'm talking about before this. Before this, we knew that Biden was not winning.
Which we've all agreed on.
Right. So what I'm saying is, why would people say Trump staged this? What would he gain out of staging an attempt on his life? What would he gain from it?
I'm not here to say that he staged anything yet.
You said that in the chat when it happened.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes after, and we had literally no information whatsoever. I also didn't know someone else died.
So
we were in a
say we don't know. All right, so say we don't know any of this.
No, first of all, group chat politics. We're allowed to say things we would not say publicly because we shooting this shit in there.
That's a fact. But what I'm saying is,
let's go bring up shit we said in the group chat.
Yeah, come on. Don't put shit I said in the group chat and put it on here because we be joking in the group chat.
It doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is, you said it, regardless if we have this information.
5 minutes after, I was like, this looks staged as fuck to me because they're holding him up.
Okay, so let's speak to that. What would he gain from staging?
Well,
and I'm saying
one piece of evidence. Pause real quick. After Reagan got shot at, this is the biggest landslide in election history. He had a 489 electoral votes to Jimmy Carter's 49. This was the map.
People like Jimmy Carter.
This was the map of the election after he was attempted shot at. It's like this is like a guaranteed you win.
So you saying that would be?
We said
saying that would be the reason he would stage this because looking back at when Reagan got shot, he basically won the election after he got shot.
Further, I don't think this is staged. I think everything that played out is exactly what happened. But I'm saying to the people that would argue that what staging this would do would just guarantee you the win.
And if
That's
you
it. That's
if you
the
have
argument.
a candidate that looks extremely frail, has no idea what's going on at all, and then you have the other candidate get shot, stand up, and be like, "Yo, fuck you." Yeah, that's a nail in the coffin.
New York went
election over. You win. It's done.
So he staged this because
we're not saying why people would
believe that. By the way,
I'm asking a general question. So people would feel like he staged this because based off of the Reagan shooting,
Reagan in particular, but
he basically cleaned up the election.
This would be the final moment to happen after that debate. Clear win now. You have someone that can barely stand up versus someone that got shot and then stood right up and said, fuck you, and put his fist up and walked away. Yeah, that's the candidate I think I'd want to. If I'm in the middle and don't really know who to pick as an impressionable American, yeah, that would probably be the final answer for me. I think I'm going to go with a guy that can take a bullet instead of one that can't even think straight.
I encourage everyone to go out and do your own research. Please don't listen to us respectfully. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Big facts.
So please go out and do your own research and look up who you want to vote for. And it is about policies. It is not about the men. Julian is very correct in that because Trump's Supreme Court is the reason why you can't get an abortion in Texas right now. So just be and I'm not pro-Trump, pro-Biden, pro-Democrat, pro-Republic or anything, but fuck the racism. Racism is racism. Everybody's fucking racist. Fuck the racism. Care about the policies that will actually affect you in your life and go vote for who you need to vote for.
No worry and mouth.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Social media can be tough on your brain. You compare yourself to other people, you look at their photos, their videos, and start to think maybe your life should be like that. Comparison is the thief of joy, and it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on Instagram, but trust me, in reality, they don't at all. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life. Therapy has been great for me. It's given me coping skills. I've set boundaries. I've actually been on Instagram less because of therapy. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Rory and Mal today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Rory and Mal. Don't let social media ruin your mental health. Get you a therapist. Mal, let's get back to the show. More importantly, the man that can unify our country.
Oh, please.
The only one we can look to in these trying times right now.
White savior.
Marshall Mathers, a.k.a. well, rest in peace to Slim Shady.
Yes, first and foremost.
This weekend,
let's pay homage.
Lost an icon.
Yes. Not Trump.
Did Hawk 2 on his grave on the intro.
I'm gonna be honest, when it started with that, I almost cut it off. I'm gonna be honest. Because I heard that, I was like, yo, don't give me the social media algorithm bar. Like, don't start with the Hawk tour. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Do we think M may have just had that on the intro already?
No.
And then Shorty just came out?
Fuck no. No.
You can't see Eminem spitting
No.
on? Okay, fine.
You think she did it? You think he had her come into the booth?
No, it's definitely him.
I think he reached out.
You know
he
his
tried to get it
sound?
done.
Yeah.
He tried to get it done.
You know that's M's throat.
But her schedule was slammed.
Well, on Thursday night at midnight, we all stayed up
We all were dead
for the
asleep.
greatest rap album of all time, The Death of Slim Shady, a.k.a. What is it? Creme de la Creme, Bon Bivar.
Yeah, Coupe de Gras.
Did we figure out what that meant?
Coupe de Gras.
Yeah.
Coup de grace.
Coup de
I
Gras.
feel
The P is
didn't-
silent.
Didn't Ransom have a
My
song
bad.
titled that or an album?
Probably. He just probably explained it better.
Probably.
A coup de grace is a final blow or shot given to kill a wounded person or animal. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes
Gotcha.
sense in the concept of
Tried to coup de grace my nigga Trump the other day. They hit him with the
if
coup de
only.
grace.
Coup de grace to the Kumbaya.
Yeah.
Why didn't M flip that?
I don't know.
All right, jokes aside, did you guys listen to this album?
To the
I did.
kumbaya.
I listened to it as well one time because again I was upstate around family.
You
And
can't listen-
on the car ride,
You
Kia
can't
and
listen-
Amara didn't
No.
want to hear
Yeah.
Creme de
This
la
is
Creme.
not- This is not that. This is not for the family. No.
Comme de gras.
It's not a family friendly album.
So I listened to it this morning twice. Once
Damn,
on the
it's a
way here,
shitty morning.
once in the crib, and then once on the train. I was trying to get different environments.
You got on the train to try to get. You tried to get the essence. You really tried to go.
Nothing about this is train music.
You know, you rode the subway trying to get the essence. and
A
listen
large
to the Slim
professor
Shady.
didn't produce on this.
You tried to go back to your youth, your childhood days.
Yeah, I definitely had the CD player and the Walkman
Yeah.
listening to Marshall Mathers LP on the train for sure.
Mhm.
But no, I just took the train here.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna take the train regardless. I didn't do it to try to get in the
all right,
Eminem mode.
okay. I thought you was trying to like restore the feeling a little bit.
No, parking is $40 an hour over here.
Yeah.
So I don't park over here anymore.
Insane.
Where do we begin? I'm not coming in here with a bunch of hate.
Just a little hate.
I didn't hate
Not
it.
for me hate,
I didn't hate the album.
but I'm not doing that either.
Mm-hmm.
He tried. This is the better M album since Recovery. Out of all the shit, the kamikazes, the everything he tried to do, however many years, this is definitely the better one. It does still scream out of touch. Like you just explaining how you should be canceled for 17 songs.
Thank you.
It's just like, nah, I don't know if I need that. There was 2 Bruce Jenner jokes on every song. And like, listen, you want to make some trans jokes? Have a blast. You're Eminem in the Slim Shady character.
Mhm.
What would Slim Shady say in these sensitive times? Like, get some new material.
Nobody's checking for Bruce.
Even
I mean,
Bizarre
Caitlyn
made
anymore.
a Bruce Jenner joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many... Does anyone care about Bruce Jenner anymore?
No.
I'm sorry, Caitlyn Jenner.
No one gives a rat's
No.
fucking ass.
It just felt extremely out of touch. The way people kill Chappelle for his transgender stuff
Mm-hmm.
is... I started to feel them on this M album. Like, yeah, I get it. Get in your Slim Shady bag and make some transgender jokes. But every goddamn song?
Yeah. I mean, I said it when Eminem's was it the song or something came out a few months ago. I don't know if M's lifestyle is just interesting enough or if he doesn't share it through his music. But like you said, it's just out of touch. It's a lot of social media kind of topics and, you know, who's going to cancel me, Gen Z. Like, it's like, bro, that's just not what I want to hear. Like, it's not much replay value in those type of songs or those type of bars for me. Now, Eminem can rap. We know that. He can put words together with the best of them. We know that. It's always been a content, for me personally, it's always been the content and the music. It's been an issue for me.
He slowed down some flows too, which I was happy about because I actually like when M raps slower than when he raps super fast. Of course, he has that on here, but compared to his last 2 or 3 albums, finally, like we got some regular verses from him.
Mhm.
I think the second record I liked, Habits, was cool. Habits was like a good way to address that I'm Slim Shady now in this era.
Yeah.
He just leaned all the way into it for the next 19 records.
Mm-hmm.
That was really my biggest problem. And when M gets in his commercial bag, I always hate his beats.
Mm-hmm.
So
Again, the music.
production didn't land on my ears the way I like shit. I still want the Eminem Rap Nerd album because I know he is a rap nerd.
Mm-hmm.
to finally do his Primo album, to finally sit with Pete, to like really do that. I thought maybe we'd get that here, but no, we got a bunch of the poppy Eminem beats.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give him grace because he said he was going in as a Slim Shady character and killing him. So he gave us what Slim Shady would do in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
That was the concept. So how could I be mad?
Yeah.
He set out the gate. This is Slim Shady. We're killing him. 2024. This is what he'd sound like.
I'm not gonna lie.
So yeah, for what he set out to do, cool.
He did that.
Wasn't bad.
I went into
it's not really for me.
I went into it feeling like I was gonna hate it. I went into it feeling
joints.
like I was gonna be like, yo, turn this shit off. And it wasn't that. Like it was okay. But again, it's not much replay value for me. I can't see myself going back to it and listening to a bunch of the songs on there. Like I listened to it, I understand what he was doing, like you said, killing Slim Shady. But it's just not a lot of replay value in the music for me. It's just not.
I think
he still can rap, still in shape lyrically and all of that. But the music has, I don't know where I would listen or play this music.
But I was trying to think from like the view of his lifelong fan base. To me, I feel like this is kind of their Black album.
This is his fan base's Black album.
They're gonna clip that up.
Yeah, no.
Rory says that Eminem Death of Slim Shady is the Black album.
Yeah, you got to explain that. Like, expound on that.
This is not to say Jay-Z was a character by any means, but the whole Hove is retiring scheme, I think, is similar to the Death of Slim Shady. They got all of the Slim shit that they would want in one album. Okay. Here you go. This is my retirement of this character. So I think to his core fan base, yeah, this is they shit. He talked about his mother's vagina. Like, come on, he checked all the boxes.
All the legendary stuff. Yeah, the legendary bars.
Yeah, he disgraced women for an hour straight and then had a love song to Haley. Like, this is classic M.
Yeah.
What did everyone expect?
Listen, I thought I was gonna hate it. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
I don't hate it. You know. But it's just I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna probably ever go back to it and listen to it. Yeah. But I don't hate it. And I know that sounds like I hate it because I'm not going back to it. But it's just that I just don't like.
I wish I could word it better, but I have the exact same sentiment as you. When I got to track 19, I was like, that was cool.
Yeah, I don't
never
hate
gonna listen to it again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to it again. I'm not gonna go back to it. But it's where do I listen? Do I listen to this in the gym? Do I listen to this on the car ride? Do I listen to this like? I just don't just put this on like as background music when I'm cleaning the like. Where do you play? Because you can't play this music like because there's a lot of offensive shit in here. So you can't play this like around a bunch of people when they come to the crib. Like, yo, that's what you listening to?
Throwing this on at the crib.
At the gym? Like
when we go to the rooftop.
You find yourself, you can't play this on the rooftop.
No, the three of us when we go out.
No,
if you play that shit, I'm gonna throw you off the rooftop.
This ain't rooftop music. That's what I'm saying. Is this workout music? I could recite some of these bars in between a set, right?
Hey guys,
to get myself going.
Psst, psst. It's okay to just say it ain't it. It ain't it. And
no, but it wasn't. Again, I thought I was gonna hate it
for what he set out to do.
It's it.
No, he smoked what he was trying to do.
He hit the mark on what he was trying to do.
He set out to be Slim Shady, the character in 2024. He nailed it.
If I tell y'all,
I just don't like that character anymore.
I'm putting out a record of me like, you know what I'm saying, just like farting straight after beans, like refried beans. I'm just gonna put out an album of me farting, and then y'all hear it be like, well, she did what she set out to do.
It better sound like refried beans farts and not another food that you ate.
I can't be mad at you.
The point is, if y'all heard this from an artist and y'all didn't know who they were, and somebody put this on,
I wouldn't have heard it.
Y'all would have said, if Julian came in and said, yo, my mans make music, let me put this on for y'all. Y'all would have said, turn this shit the fuck off. Correct?
I mean, if he was rapping like this, like with the bars and the flows, and I'll be like, yo, he can rap, but I can't listen to it. Where am I gonna listen to this shit? It'll be the same. Like, he could obviously put words together. He could obviously rap.
This is like for like Russian chat rooms and like young kids that
I don't know what that means.
Just like people that are into shock weird shit. Like, I feel like they post like YouTube videos of people dying and being murdered. Like those chat rooms.
Okay.
Middle America fucking young boys in their fucking cars.
Because like the younger generation outside of that community, you know, is offended by this type of shit, which he told us on every goddamn song. I just don't know who his fan base is anymore. Even though he had, I think Spotify said, the biggest first day in 2024 of an album.
Yeah, he's on track
to
go. I think they're saying he's on track to go number 1, possibly.
I'm sure he's Eminem. But to Maul's question, the kids that are not the kids, because I'm not a kid anymore. I found out today I was the older cousin killing the vibe.
I could see that.
over the weekend.
I could see that.
My oldest cousin, who was older, said, yo, you hanging out with the young, you know you the old cousin now, killing the vibe. So my age group, we could only listen to this in the car, I think.
I wouldn't. But I mean, yeah, maybe. That's probably the only
people, at 34 years old, I grew up on M. I was 10 when Marshall Mathers LP came out. If I was a lifelong fan of his, I don't know where I would listen to this at 34 years old.
Yeah.
It would have to be in the car by myself.
Yeah, this is just not, I'm past this
You can't
type
play this
of
around
music, I guess. These type of bars and these type of concepts. Like I don't know. I'm just not, I don't want to hear about, you know, transsexual bars and gay and this. And I get it because that's what Slim Shady does. He offends and he's, you know, he tries to be, you know, push that total line on what's offensive and what's not. And I don't care if you try to cancel me. Good. That's what I want. I want you to cancel that whole thing. I get it, but it's just not where I'm at.
I don't get it because then you come out and apologize when niggas got you on tape making songs saying nigger when you were younger.
If you listen to the album on Guilty Conscious 2, instead of going back and forth with Dr. Dre, Marshall goes back and forth with Slim Shady. And Slim Shady was suggesting that he's been pussy for the second half of his career in that you need to be more like me as Slim and like offend people. I made you.
Yeah.
I am who you are.
Yeah.
So Marshall, like you over here apologizing, like caring about women and shit. Like it's not what we got in the game for, baby.
Right.
We here to kill and rape.
Yeah.
This is our thing.
Yeah.
So you should listen to Guilty Conscious too. It has all the answers there.
I have enough of a guilty conscience. I don't need to hear nobody else's.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. But again, he did what I think he set out to do as far as the concept and, you know, keeping it on brand with that. But it's just I'm past this type of music. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care to ever really listen to this type of rap.
And as much as I think the Slim Shady in 2024 would be scared of cancel culture, Eminem, Marshall, Slim, whoever you are in this whole thing, you've never been canceled.
Ever.
Can you stop saying all you've been doing? Like, yo, everyone doesn't like me. No,
you've only gone number one.
Yeah, but
you're probably one of the most popular artists of our generation.
So edgy.
But Eminem is not. He's not. You can't cancel Eminem. He's uncanceled.
His offensive things were number one on TRL. They had to retire the videos because they were playing them too much.
Yeah. So he's not.
You were never canceled.
But I think he kind of played to that when he said, "Who's gonna cancel? Who's gonna cancel me? Gen Z or something like that." He
said it on every other song.
Yeah, like he's not. He doesn't care. He knows he can't be canceled. But again, it's just not my type of music. I'm sorry, I can't listen to that. I'm in a different place as far as the rap I want to hear, the type of bars I want to hear, the music that I'm into. I'm not with that sound.
Well, if you care about the type of music that we are into, that Maul is into, go check out My Karma is Beautiful.
Hey,
My Karma's Beautiful. New episode available now. Nick Grant. The Nick Grant episode is out now. Shout out to Nick Grant. Shout out to Rel. Rel did a great job of shooting it. And Yomi. Shout out to Rel and Yomi did a great job of shooting and editing that. Looked good.
Yeah.
Came out good and it sounded great.
Just quickly before we move on from music, some good old contemporary adult rap. Common Pete Rock project was great.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Common's rapping on there, and Pete is Pete. So yeah. This is why I think hip hop is in a great place. Because you have people that are older and seeing the genre grow in age. Yeah, you're still gonna have Eminem raping his mom.
Yeah.
But the same exact Friday, I can go listen to Common and Pete Rock.
Beautiful world we live in.
So what are we complaining about?
Yeah. I get if that's for you, it's there. That music is there, but I'm over here with Larry June and Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs. That's what
Don Toliver.
Yeah, I'm over here, man. I'm not doing.
Do you think M dissed us? I think it was on the second record. He said something about the Gingers and rearranging it into the N-word. I felt like we caught a little
they
shot.
our swag.
Oh, the Gingers? Yeah, he came. He threw a shot at y'all.
I thought he was taking a shot at both of us because he definitely dissed Julian on the intro. As far as complainers. And then, he got right in
pinned me.
Second record. A word like ginger into the N-word.
He just made fun of your sign-off, Maul.
Yo, and what's up with you, dog?
You think you could beat Eminem fist fight?
Eminem?
Do you think you can beat Eminem in a fist fight? Yes.
Which M?
Am I fighting him and Slim Shady?
Slim Shady just stab you.
Current M. M with the black hoodie.
He might be the only person that stay in the house more than I do. So nah, he'd probably win that. I feel like Eminem stay in the house like he's like the accountant. Like he's practicing a different type of martial art. Like he's on
Definitely
that
his
type
basement,
of time.
yeah.
He's on that type of time. Yeah, you don't want to fight a nigga that stay in the house as much as Eminem.
And I feel like anyone that still wears those Air Maxes, and you know the ones I'm talking about,
Yeah,
he could fight.
And that hat,
that Kango,
the conductor hat.
Yeah. And he's one of those that like he's not gonna pop it off, but he will finish the fight.
No, you fight somebody. I mean, you got to fight. You got to be willing to die because he's not gonna stop. I know them type of dudes. Like it's to the death with them.
Mhm.
Like don't break it up. Somebody got to die here tonight. I don't know if I'm ready to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm cool.
I made it 7 songs.
You listen to 7 songs?
I
Well,
feel like
look,
that's good for Julian. Julian hates
yeah.
Eminem. So 7 songs in, you tried. You did your.
He ain't get the whole concept.
But like
though.
to me, the way in which you guys just said the beautiful thing about being a consumer is you can just listen to shit that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought as a critic, I should at least look into it and give it a chance. It's like it's not for anyone in this room. It's definitely not for me as well. I really wanted to give it a fair shot, but after listening to like the 6, 7 song in, and he just keeps re-explaining the concept, I'm like, I get it. Stop like edging offensive things. If you're going to be offensive, then just say the offensive thing. Like the second song in particular was like for me really indicative of the whole project, where he was like, what do you say? Here's a
I liked this song.
like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. What? And insecurities for saying the R word isn't. What? Wait a minute. Which R word? Rape or retarded? You're just saying words that trigger people. You're not actually like this isn't skill. You're just saying words that make people react.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
he
skill
did a
to
Cartman
put that
impression
together.
between them.
Yeah, and then the South Park impression. Like what? Like, you're not.
That's
this-
classic
he's
Slim
not
Shady, though. He
saying
used to do that all the
anything.
time.
He's just
You guys ignored me in the group chat like you do
regurgitating offensive words.
every time I write in a group chat, y'all ignore me. But I'm like a RAPER. I got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word. He didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Like, I'm like, why y'all didn't like that? Them wasn't bars to you?
Nah.
You don't get the P Diddy rapper raper. You ain't get it.
I got it.
All right.
Understood what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
First time.
But then, like, the Slim Shady character, I think this is the first album that he's done it all the way through to just show how annoying the Slim Shady character is.
Mm-hmm.
Am I starting to sound like a stan now? Like you guys don't understand the genius of it? Like
No.
you used to get some of Slim Shady
Yep.
on like the Eminem albums we love.
Mhm.
You'd get some Slim records,
Yeah.
and then you get Eminem records.
Yeah.
Like there would be a good balance.
Mhm.
This is how annoying this fucking character is. Every song, like to what Julian's saying, you're just saying offensive shit to just say it.
Just the start of this record.
The M songs we love is Eminem the rapper, and then that other corny shit is Slim the character. But
Yeah.
that was kind of the point in the beginning. Slim wasn't being serious with that type of shit. He was being a character.
I get it. Okay, so let's speak to that character. I don't care to hear that.
Thank God he's dead.
Yeah. I don't ever
Yeah, for
care to hear
real.
that character anymore.
Like
is what I'm
this,
saying.
I know this is kind of like one of the sketches in the beginning, which is one of the ones I heard, and
No-
he does the whole thing. Drink this and whatever.
Sorry, not to cut you off. The laziest Eminem skits of all time.
This is awful.
They're so. That's my real critique. of
The way this opens is just like you're just saying triggered sentences. Fuck blind people and fuck deaf people suck. So do cripples, you dumb quadriplegic fucks. It's like, okay, you're just saying things that would make certain people angry.
All right, shooting more bail.
That's not a rap
all right,
lyric.
He kept bringing up all these Christopher Reeves references,
He's so
and I was like,
outdated.
why is he bringing up Christopher Reeve references?
Mhm.
I think he was trying to show how out of touch Slim Shady in this era would be. Like you're still doing Christopher Reeves bars about horses.
I just
Like
think that-
you're really living in
So you
04
think,
right
so you
now.
think that was his angle? To
I think
show
his
how
angle was
out
legitimately
of touch the character.
Slim.
is?
Yes,
I think you're shooting him a lot of
Yeah,
bail.
that's a lot of bail on that.
I
I'm
think
not
he's
saying I'm gonna
doing a
listen
lot
to it
of
again,
that.
but I think that's what he was doing with the Slim Shady character.
I
like-
don't know, man. I it's just I just can't. I can't get into this type of music anymore. I don't.
cool.
And there's like because Julian is saying that there's no skill to it. There is skill to this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of skill to this. It's just that it doesn't speak to me. It doesn't favor what I like to hear. It's not what I like.
This is skill
my
malls.
palate. It's just I don't know. I just can't.
Yes, Julian. This Do-Si Do record was actually left off
Super-
Cowboy Carter.
Superman, Batman,
No, it
Spider-Man slipped, fell,
He
landed
wrote
in a
this for
garbage
Beyonce.
can.
She didn't take it, so he put it on his album.
Read this opening. This is the
Superman,
goat.
Batman, Spider-Man. Slipped, fell, landed in a garbage can. Shit, hell, damn it, I can hardly stand. But I get it cracking like no one in the party can. Give me a beat. I'll show you all a brand new dance.
This was the worst song in the album.
All I need is a stretch in an ambulance. Yeah, all right. See, yeah, I'm never going back to this. I'm cool.
What is that?
Demaris, you all right?
I'm good.
There's a lot of bells ringing. Shit, we trying to record a podcast.
Okay, I didn't order the Amazon packages. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
they
it was
came,
like, I was
nice.
like, she's right there. That she didn't just press.
He wasn't opening the door.
Oh, it was him. He's
Okay, I can't,
incompetent. Amazon workers.
Nobody makes.
I mean, listen, if you love Eminem, I'm glad you got an album.
Yeah, I'm happy.
That's all I got.
Good job. If you're a fan, enjoy. Honestly,
Peach, I know you were ecstatic this whole weekend.
you said this shit sucks too.
Damn, you threw.
They're gonna kick him out the group chat. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm cool on this. But what does this mean for Eminem? Do we want another album from him away from the Slim Shady
Rory
character?
just said he wants his rapidy rap lock in with one producer shit. So
No, not locking with one producer. Do your quote unquote real hip hop album with every one of those producers. Al for sure. Beat Rock, Premier. I'd love for him and Havoc to do something like that era that he always raps about when he does these like remember rap songs. Like, why don't you work with these people then? All you do is rap about how much you love Redman. Why can't we get you and Pete Rock to do a Redman record? Like, I just don't understand why that can't happen.
Yeah, I think it's time for.
Like, why is there not an Eric Sermon Redman M song?
You got to change. It's the music, man.
God, these
Music,
lyrics are
it's
so
the hooks.
good. Holy shit.
Yeah, he also has to stop doing his own hooks.
I'm just reading around. Also, the thing that he does, which I never appreciated, and he's like, I feel like, you know how we always make fun of battle rappers when they like say the bar and then repeat it or like do the like the self-acknowledgement.
slow it down.
M is the that shit. M is the king of that. Like the calling this sex ed with a splash of necrophilia. What? Because when I say I'm really the evilest, I'm fucking dead ass. I'm fucking dead ass. Haha.
Yeah, that's just ad libs though.
That is
now you're
like
now
he
you're
does
nitpicking.
that so much. Like he
That's
explains
just good ad libs to fill in for
let
bars.
the
That's not
lyric
a-
live.
But Julian, I might be throwing him bail with this, but I think that is part of this album of Slim Shady saying shit and Eminem responded to it like, what? Like, I think that's what it could be. I could be throwing him bail. I'm just saying, I think that's what a lot of this
Yeah, you're shooting a bail.
could be. Listen, I'm agreeing with you. I could be throwing him bail, but I'm just saying, I think that a lot of these bars that you're pointing out, I think it's M responding to Slim Shady.
Is Eminem the rapper, the rapper who is given the most bail out of all the rappers?
Yes.
I feel like he gets the most bail when it comes to shitty music. Who else gets this much bail?
And stands at
I don't
and
think
is
he gets
put on
bail.
such a high pedestal.
I don't think he gets bail.
He put out his last three
people-
albums are about how much everyone fucking hates his music now. Like,
and they all go number one.
And on top of that, people still leave him in the top 5 conversation.
Yeah. I don't care what he
Nobody
says.
else in this conversation has this much shit music. No one else.
In the
Who
top
else?
5, you mean?
Yes. Who else? I'll say top 10. Who else has this much shit music?
I want to say a name, but I'm kind of scared to say it.
Say it.
Pussy? Say it.
I am pussy.
In the top 10?
Because
That has this many albums that people don't fuck with?
top 10 is subjective, but somebody that's thrown in the conversation. And it's mainly because he's put out way too much music. Wayne gets a lot of bail.
I knew you were going to say Wayne.
Oh, well, you got them all
I
on
knew
your
you were going
side
to say
there.
Wayne.
But I don't like fully feel, because I'm the one giving Wayne the bail, because he's a legend to me and I love Lil Wayne. But yeah, he's just put out so much music. There's going to be a time where some of it isn't up to par or up to Wayne's standard.
Okay, that's up to Wayne's standard. Shit music is what I said.
I don't think this is shit music. It's just not for me.
It's not good music.
Hey, why you crying, shorty? Ew, because I booed you? Well, bitch, I'm trying to get some head up in the Subaru, but you have no clue what you're doing, do you?
You don't even know what it's like
You
to get
fell
head in the
asleep or
Subaru. You have no
something?
idea.
Hello, you who? Wake up, fake slut. I'm out of here. Screw you.
God, he's so white.
That's so good. I wish I could write
You,
this well.
you forgot the funnier bar.
Oh, wait.
What, you
Oh,
just drop dead in my lap? You call that head? I suck my dick better than you do.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Yeah, I'm sick like the terminally ill, but more like sick as the term mentally ill.
They outside
Like,
7-Eleven
we're criticizing and talking about Eminem. Just read the lyrics. Just lean into the art itself.
The 7-Eleven kids is loving this shit.
Yeah, somebody
This they
just
shit.
Someone's crushing a monster right now.
Yeah,
being like,
and just bit into a Slim
This is
Jim.
my
Say, yo,
goat.
did you hear that bar?
This is they shit. This is they shit.
No, this is
7-Eleven.
beef jerky rap.
Yeah,
Beef
this-
jerky rap for
This
sure.
is Al 7-Eleven.
Someone got a home full of non-perishables going crazy to this fucking album.
Yeah.
Stop, Julian. Stop, because that's not funny. Stop.
That's a fact,
Stop.
though.
We don't
No.
make fun of poor people. Stop.
Somebody was sitting in their unfinished basement and was so depressed after Trump got shot. I was like, yo, man, put that M album back on. I need to lift my spirits.
Nobody said that.
Yeah.
You know Trump supporters love this album.
And the funny shit is he said in the album, like, that's what we're gonna do, shit on it, tear it apart.
Yeah, because you knew it. You know it's
Three
shite.
albums have been saying that. Like,
Yeah.
you can't be number one and do more numbers than everyone, and then the last 5 fucking albums you have is complaining that no one likes you.
Yeah, it's just the music, man. I can't get with it.
wait. Sorry, I haven't looked at any.
Why
of the
you
lyrics.
keep dissecting his bars?
Because this shit ass.
Hold on. Yeah, I walk around more confused than my aunt Linda's man friend, a black transgender Klansman who's Caitlyn Jenner's fan.
And a member of
A
Grindr
member of-
and Tinder.
What the fuck is this?
You're just not seeing the duality of it.
A black transgender Klansman.
And then Grindr is just for gays, but they're also part of
Julian.
Tinder.
Wait, I kind of wish I
Melinda's
listened to
man
it because I would have had way more jokes. This is so fucking bad. This is a goat.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. This is a GOAT.
Oh man, I'm just happy there's some people out there that enjoy
I'm
this.
surprised Rory said Eminem, Wayne though. I'm surprised.
We give
'Cause
him.
that's your guy.
I love Wayne.
Yeah.
We give him a lot of bail though, but he's put out more music than I feel like he should have.
I agree with you on that. Maul, that's been your criticism of Wayne. It's just too much.
There's too much music. I just feel like a lot of Wayne, because when we went to that concert, I just feel like a lot of his songs and records, they didn't age well either. Though.
That's where we disagree. I think his hits have aged fine. It's just Wayne will put out a bunch of music.
I think Mrs.
That I-
Officer
that I feel
aged
like-
great.
Just that one song out of all 3 million
You
of
were
them.
really into Bobby Valentino sounding like a siren.
I think that song's just it still sounds good when he performs.
the Wheel Wheel really got to you.
But I think a lot of the other records when we was there at that show, it wasn't hitting. It just wasn't. And I
Well, his stage performance is never that great.
But Wayne does something that M doesn't do at this point for me. Like when M does features, I don't particularly like them.
when he
Every-
does features.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't particularly care. Wayne, for the past 2-3 years, every time he shows up on somebody's album or song, he's the best first.
Yeah.
Wayne's features have been top tier as of recent. You could say maybe his full projects haven't hit the same.
Mhm.
But when Wayne does show up on a verse, he's right there. It's still the Wayne that I remember. So I can't put him in the exact same category. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, man. That last Wayne album dropped and y'all ain't said nothing.
what was the last drop?
Exactly. See?
Well, my memory.
Your memory.
I'm
right?
34.
Yeah, I know. What
What was the last one?
You know what the last one was?
No, I don't.
no, we really don't.
I
Shit.
Yeah, I don't remember his last album he just dropped.
Wayne's latest album was a collaborative album with 2 Chainz called Welcome to Collie Grove, which is the second installment of their discography. Wayne, according to Genius, has 57 albums out. So I think we've got a great litmus of
57.
That's a lot.
albums?
it's definitely not albums. It's mixed.
Well, I think that's
combined,
including his whole catalog. Yeah,
Whole
mixtapes,
discography.
albums.
That makes sense. Because I didn't even know he had a full joint album with Rich the Kid in 2021 called Trust Fund Babies. I missed that completely.
I didn't.
And admittedly, I think I skimmed through Welcome to Collie Grove. Like, I love 2 Chainz and Wayne, but
You don't need them together.
I don't even mind them together.
I've never even seen
what
this
we talk
artwork.
about all the time. It's tough to keep up with music. Like, once that Friday passes and you get to the next one, if you missed it last Friday,
yeah.
a year later, you're like, oh shit, I forgot that even came out. So no, but Wayne's last album was 2020. Carter 5, I wasn't bad. It's not high in my list of the Carters, but you know, it's better than the death of some Shady.
Well, I mean,
That's a fact.
at least, right? We started somewhere. Yeah. I
Mona
agree
Lisa came on during my run.
Slick Rick.
Mona
with you.
Lisa.
Demaris don't know nothing about that.
Lisa Money.
I'm talking about the one with Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Oh.
He was dissing Kendrick over the weekend, right?
Yeah.
No, did he on the album?
No, he
No.
was doing a live show and had his
He
OVO
was
chain
like,
on.
They not like us. They not like us.
Oh no,
During
they,
the
they
mob.
don't like us. I think he said.
Oh, that's what he said?
I think
Oh.
he said they don't like us.
Yeah.
They don't like us.
I think he's saying they don't like us.
I think that's a big reach, just in general.
I would love to hear the conversations that Wayne is having with Drake about everything that's going on, though.
I mean, I feel like how he handled Nicki with that whole Summer Jam controversy when Rosenberg said one word on like the parking lot stage, and he was like, "Nah, fuck them, you not performing." I feel like Wayne is on some fuck Kendrick Lamar shit for real. He's, from what we've seen, is a pretty loyal person to his artists. I think he's on some real.
That's not the question. I know that.
Some real fuck Kendrick time.
I don't know if it's fuck Kendrick. I think Wayne might be mad that Drake even gave Kendrick that attention.
I could see Wayne having that perspective.
I think he'd be mad that Drake even gave Kendrick that energy. Like, bro, he's not on your level at all. I think that's Wayne's position on it.
Yeah.
Like, he's not on your level. Like, why would you even
but we've seen Wayne be out of touch in general. So I think he probably thinks like Drake and Nicki are 1 and 2, and that's it. I
mean, he's not far from that thought, though.
We've had that conversation plenty of times of Young Money versus a lot of clicks.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
That's a tough 3.
But I'm sure Wayne, I mean, his words are probably a lot different than what I'm saying. But I'm sure he's probably like, yo, why would you even give him that dance? Like, why would you even clear the dance floor and allow him to even step on the dance floor with you? Like, why?
Yeah, but Wayne's also, even though Drake is an elder statesman for how long he's been in, Wayne is even more elder. So his view of why would you even do that? You're already solidified as a legend. I think is different than Drake, who, even though he's been around a while, is still super active and super in this game. So he's not going to duck.
And
some shit like
definitely
that.
not going. I think that's what it is too, though. I think after a while, you just being active and being an MC and, really holding that MC torch, if anybody comes at you in a certain way, I think that you entertain it. I think that's what Drake's side of it is. I think Wayne is on the side of, man, fuck all that. If niggas ain't on your level, you shouldn't even be entertaining them.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, and this isn't to discredit Wayne by any means. That was never really his shit to begin with. Yeah, we got fuck Pusha T and everyone that loves him. Yeah, we got a few I'll kidnap your lady money. Like, he's had lines here and there
but
at
not
people,
a full-out
but
battle.
that's never really been Wayne's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he had back and forth with the Hot Boys, but that was not rap.
Mm-hmm.
That's never really been Wayne's thing. So I can see him not even understanding why someone would want to do that. Like, I'm in my own lane doing my own thing. I don't give a fuck what y'all doing.
Right.
That's not his shit. And I mean, yeah, he's had things with Young Thug, but that wasn't rap. Like, So I just think Wayne has a different perspective. I'm more curious why we haven't really heard from Jay Prince in the whole Kendrick Drake thing, to be honest.
Well, I seen some footage of somebody asking Jay Prince a few days ago. I don't know if they were at a game or something. Jay Prince was walking out. Somebody said, yo, what do you think about They Not Like Us? And Jay Prince kind of just waved it off like, man, I ain't paying that shit no mind. Like, he kind of just waved it off a little bit.
But I mean, he got heavily involved with the Pusha and Drake situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he stepped in and kind of deaded it.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that we haven't really heard from him in that regard, especially when he's been actively speaking to Mase and Cam. It's not like Jay Prince is hiding.
I saw that.
He's been outside talking.
What exactly happened with that? I know the whole Shakur Stevenson thing happened. Shakur Stevenson had some words on Twitter for Mase and Cam, based on their words about his fight being lackluster and his performance on his last fight. But I didn't really understand what Jay Prince, what did he say or what did he do to get this response from
Shakur Stevenson also was replying to literally anyone that was tweeting him at the time as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a Cam and Mase thing. But Jay Prince did one of, his classic rants specifically to them that he does, once every few years.
So Jay Prince posted the numbers from the Shakur Stevenson fight. He says, let the haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the #1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year and the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all you haters who want to escalate that hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager and I handle all his business outside of the ring. In other words, Cam That's funny.
Mo.
He went right into, in other words, Cam and Mase, I will fade all his shots. I will trade or fade. I will fade all his shots and take all bets.
Could have just ended with that sentence to start.
Listen, as you know, if that's your client, and Jay Prince has all right to step in and hold his client down and come with the facts, with numbers and things like that. I respect that part of it. But I also respect what Mase said, as far as like, I stand behind what I said. And I don't even understand. I don't think it was a negative thing coming from Cam and Mase though at first. I don't feel like they were negative in what they were saying.
No, and I mean, people have said that about Mayweather fights forever.
Oh,
like it's just boring. He's on defense the whole time. Like we just sat and watched 12 rounds of nothing. Like this isn't something new in boxing for people to commentate that way, especially when it's not heavyweights. Like, this is a technical boxing match where it's not going to be as entertaining. I understand when Jay Prince does this type of stuff when, he had certain clients that got chains took in the Bronx and like talking that way for things that go beyond just commentating about a boxing match. I guess I understand.
Right.
I totally get Mase and Cam's perspective on this one. Like, bro, we just we do a sports show. We're commentating about his fight. Nobody went over the line. Like, this is just what people in the sports media industry do.
Yeah, and again, I don't, let Cam and Mase, that's what they're supposed to do. Supposed to talk, laugh, crack jokes. I didn't see no major disrespect from what they were saying.
And if they did, I missed it.
I didn't get major disrespect. I mean, you may not like people saying that, the fight is boring or whatever. I mean, but two things can be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have had the highest ratings on ESPN in the last 3 years, but that fight could have been boring as well.
Yeah.
And I just think that's, just leave it at that. Like, yeah, cool. Great for Shakur that, he brought in that many numbers. Obviously, Shakur Stevenson, people like Shakur Stevenson. He's one of the most exciting young fighters that we have. So people are going to tune into his fight. But at the same time, that fight wasn't that entertaining. People expected to see a better performance for Shakur. They were hoping for more, action and more trading of punches, maybe a knockdown, a knockout. And that's fine. We go into a lot of fights rooting for certain fighters to perform a certain way. And when that doesn't happen, like you said with Floyd Mayweather, a lot of the times we didn't get the fireworks that we thought we would get from a Floyd fight. And people say like, oh, he's the greatest technical boxer of all time. He's going to beat you on the scorecards. He's going to land more jabs and things like that. But it's not going to be an exciting, fun fight to watch. You'll probably show that fight if you're teaching somebody how to box. You would show them a Mayweather fight as far as defense and things like that, the way he turns his hands and throws his punches. But if you're looking for excitement and, if you're looking for them to trade blows in the middle of the ring, like Mayweather ain't doing that. He ain't going to stand there and just exchange punches with nobody. Like, he's going to jab, hit, counter, and get out the way and force you to come and get him. But
be a real boxing fan to enjoy that type of shit.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Let me ask you this. Let me start by saying I don't want anything to happen between Cam Mase and Jay Prince. Outside of
I'm not even
words. I actually think it would be really great if Jay Prince went on their show and they actually just talked it out. I think that'd be the best thing ever.
Even Shakur should go up there too.
Be a great episode that I'd love to see. Has the Jay Prince allure within the industry, like public facing, changed over the past few years to you?
His allure?
Just between, these young kids love NBA Youngboy. He didn't submit the way most people in the generation before him do when it comes to Jay Prince, because we know his alleged history. He said, suck my dick. Wack has said crazy shit about Jay Prince. And then Cam and Mase, I don't think they got super disrespectful, but it's not common to see people reply to Jay Prince the way Cam and Mase just did. Like, bro, we don't care what the fuck you talking about.
No, like, I think when you talking
you thought
about,
because you did an IG post, we were gonna be like, well, we should shut up now.
No, I think
because that used to be the boogeyman aspect with Jay Prince.
I don't think that it's that. I think what it is certain individuals. I mean, you can't push that type of energy on them, because at the end of the day, number one, we're talking about grown men here. All of these guys are grown men. So if you're a grown man, and granted, we know, obviously the history of Jay Prince and, you know, all of that, which I'm sure Cam and Mase know as well. But when you a grown man, that shit, it doesn't mean nothing to you. You know what I mean? It's like, you're not talking to somebody that's in fear of you doing anything because I'm a man. I'm not scared of no man. So I just think that's the energy that Cam and Mase, well, more so Mase in this clip is presenting, is that I'm a grown man. Like, I get it. You are who you are. But I am who I am as well.
Don't tell me that in a white suit and purple glasses.
That's when you get it off. You get it off in your Easter shit. You got to wear your Easter shit and get it off.
There's one part of this I want to play.
That's how the pastor dresses when he's extorting the whole church on Easter Sunday.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
This full clip's 2 minutes, but there's the very end of this is, let me see if I can time this right. But this is one part that I wanted to play because this, again, is someone that's not in the streets whatsoever and never give a fuck about any of this stuff. This is the part
that hid under the tree when it rained. You was just
I was in the streets. Yeah. Dodging raindrops.
You felt. I'm telling you this.
There you go.
Years old, a Prince, and I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're 60 years old and you trying to be a street nigga, you failed. You failed. I'm telling you this, and I stand. My name is Mase. I stand by this.
I'm gonna start watching.
Mase is an idiot. Their show is great.
Every single time we react to anything from their show, I'm like, I'm gonna watch their show. And shout out to Treasure.
Two childhood friends being clowns, and I mean that in a good way. Like they're just both hilarious. The show is great.
But again, you talking about grown men. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't say certain things to grown men and expect that they're gonna tuck their tail and run. Like, Cam and Mase are not from that. They've been in some treacherous situations. They've been in some
against each other.
Against each other. They've been in some life or death situations. And they're just at a point in their life where they're like, I'm not trying to exude that type of tough guy energy. Like, we 40 plus years old. We damn near 50 years old. Like, nobody is trying to run around with that type of energy. Like, that's not where we're at anymore. Like, we survived that. We made it out of that. We transitioned away from that.
So do you believe being 60 and being a street nigga indicates that you're a loser?
I don't think that Jay Prince is trying to be a quote unquote street nigga or street guy. I think that Jay Prince is who he is.
Yeah.
Obviously we know his history. And I think this is him just standing up for his fighter, standing up for his guy, and just letting them know, like, you know, like, y'all not gonna disrespect my guy like this. Like, I'll stand behind him, I'll stand beside him. And if anybody has something to say about him, negative about him, just know that I'm gonna be on the line and we're gonna have to have a conversation because you're not gonna disrespect my fighter. And I respect that, but I also respect what Mase is saying. I don't think that Jay Prince was trying to portray this street nigga though. Jay Prince don't have to try to portray that. Like,
it was a great reply by Mase on a media perspective, but like, if you get down to it, I don't think Jay Prince was. That's how he's dealt with his clients forever. Like,
yeah.
And come on, I think it's safe to say Jay Prince is a legitimate businessman at this point. Like,
oh yeah, no.
I don't think he's trying to do any of this. I think he speaks like he's Sosa and Scarface, and that just has people thinking that he's on some street shit when he's not.
It's the aura. It's the aura that comes.
He speaks really slow.
Yeah.
He speaks in threatening riddles. So like, yeah, you start to get that vibe from him. I think Jay Prince is just saying, "Yo, don't fuck with my client." Like,
he'll definitely give you a street riddle and how you thinking. Like, maybe I shouldn't go outside. Like, he'll give you one of those in the tweet. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stay home tonight. I'm gonna just, you know, it ain't for me outside tonight. I'm gonna just chill. But yeah, nah, this is just, you know, let this shit be over with. Like you said, Rory, I would love to see Jay Prince and Shakur go up there and all of them just sit up there and talk shit back and forth. I think that'd be great. Because again, what's supposed to happen now? Like,
work.
You know what I mean? Like, what's supposed to happen from this? Like,
yeah, all you niggas is like, all y'all knees bad.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Hey, everybody getting too much money, man. Like, all that negative energy. Like, leave that shit is in the past, man. Go up there, talk some shit, laugh. It's okay to laugh at yourself too. Like, Shakur gotta take some of that shit on it. And then, you know, just put it on your back and say, all right, next fight, I'm going out here and I'm performing. I'm giving y'all what y'all want to see. Like, take it like that. They don't have to turn into a negative thing all the time.
Or don't. I had the highest rated fight on ESPN this year.
Yeah.
I won. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to my strategy. I think I'm doing all right.
I won. I didn't lose. Like, you know, it is what it is. But again, let's not turn it into something negative. So.
Also, there doesn't need to be more violence. There was already a fight. It happened.
Yeah, it's over with. It happened. Jay Prince, Shakur, go up there, Go talk to Cam and Mase. It is what it is, and just give us something to motherfucking look at and laugh at and watch, men come together and just talk shit out and have fun. I don't think that's the better play.
I really don't think Jay Prince replies.
No, I think he'll reply. I think he'll get on the phone. I don't think it'll be a public thing. I think he'll get on the phone.
That's what I'm saying.
With Cam and Mase. But I do think they'll end up going up there. I could see Shakur Stevenson going up there and sitting down with Cam and Mase. I could see that. I could definitely see that happening.
Do you think this should have led to a fight when Michael Ealy lifted? We're a little behind on this one, but we definitely have to cover this story. When Michael Ealy lifted both of Megan Good's feet off the ground in front of Jonathan Majors.
Okay. I spoke about this a while ago. I said, yo, dude, hug your girl and pick both her feet up off the ground. Like, that's a guy you gotta kill that guy.
Rory said, you gonna be picking us all up. I wish I could find that clip.
Yourself up.
If you guys can find that clip that was within our first 6 episodes, Rory was like, nah, he gonna pick us up.
But there's no way you picking my girl up. Come on, both of us. If you gonna do it.
But I didn't react to this when the clip first came out because I knew that they had cut the part out where he had said what's up to Jonathan Majors. I knew they clipped that.
So
there's no way he hugged this girl, then said what's up to who is that?
That's D Smoke.
D Smoke and his lady, I believe. There's no way Michael Ealy did that and didn't say hello to Jonathan Majors. There's no way.
Either way though, too, like, because we were recording, I think, just finishing up recording when this happened.
Yeah.
So we weren't able to cover it. But I saw the outrage online. Then I watched the actual video and I was like, all right, y'all are kind of bugging. Like, did he really even pick her up?
He picked her up.
He picked her feet.
Her feet.
Her legs were up.
He picked her up. But my thing
Y'all made it sound like he picked her up and spun her around.
No.
This could be that I'm the secure pussy that you guys make fun of me about.
He picked her up.
Look at the legs.
She's smiling too. I can see all of her front teeth.
He picked her up. Nobody said spun her around. You threw that in there. He picked her up.
How the internet, before I saw the video, everyone reacting to it with memes and jokes and all that. I thought he was like, had both her arms and they was spinning in like a fucking field of flowers.
That's your
this
brain.
Isn't bad enough.
Yeah, that's your brain.
It's not bad though. All right, I'm sorry. I'm the woman. I'm gonna shut up.
What?
I'm gonna shut up. I'm the woman.
No, it's not. Listen, it's bad if he never said nothing to Jonathan Majors. If he didn't say hello, dap, or nothing, then it's bad.
Then it's bad.
But he said what's up to Jonathan Majors first. They cut that part out and just gave us the rest.
Great cut, by the way.
Okay, but even cutting that part out, that doesn't make it better. If you dap me and then pick my girl up and she starts giggling and a high F with all her
They've worked in
just because you dap me doesn't make it okay.
They've worked together multiple times.
Together. Yeah, they worked on a lot of films together.
That part of Black Hollywood, they're all super close. Like,
but I'm gonna tell you,
but there's respect though.
I'm gonna tell you the interesting part about this video though. The interesting part is how Megan keeps looking at Jonathan for like confirmation to see if he's cool. Like, just check her out. Look how she could, like, Jonathan digging in the bag. Woman, it ain't nothing in that bag. He keep digging in the bag.
Check his phone.
Now look at Megan right here. Look how she looks at him. Look, boom. Right here.
He ain't looking at her.
Watch the face like,
oh yeah, sorry.
Like,
he ain't looking at her.
Yeah, like I'm looking away from you. I'm not locking eyes with you right now. I know you had a little crush on him before. That's
what?
That look.
How do you? Oh my god.
This is Michael Ealy. Who?
Wait, you had a crush on him? How
you
know
saying
that?
This is Michael Ealy, nigga? That's Megan Good. Who said he ain't have a crush on her?
Maybe they crushed each other.
Wait, and first of all, wasn't Megan Good married the entire time they were working?
What does that mean?
She was married to a pastor.
She was married to the pastor for like not the entire time. She wasn't.
Come on, guys.
She knew Michael Ealy before she knew that pastor.
What that means? No cheating happened.
What?
Yet. I get
a pastor's wife would never.
No, but say that's Michael Ealy. Women like Michael Ealy. They find him attractive.
Great eyes.
Good actor. You know, they like.
I think they have a brother-sister relationship. I can tell by the way he picked her up. I can tell by the way he picked her up.
And I know those type of hugs.
Drake smoked that bar.
Yeah, that's a great part.
I know those types of hugs. That's somebody you used to fuck. Like, it's okay.
Because I do the same thing to girls I used to fuck.
Come on now. What are you talking about?
You pick bitches up like that you used to fuck.
Oh,
no, you
do
don't.
I can't wait to.
Well, this is why I think Michael Ealy is really the villain in this entire thing. Megan Good, she just went with the situation. You're in public. You can't be like weird about it. That was some conniving, nasty shit that he did.
No, I'm not. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, if there's a girl I used to fuck and she's with,
but why do you keep putting that on her? It doesn't matter.
Hypothetically. All right.
Oh, if you say hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically. We don't know that. All right. Let's say hypothetically I used to fuck or I didn't used to fuck. If one of my friends is with her man, I'm not picking her up. Like, that's disrespectful. Have some couth, like, in general.
Maul.
Yes.
If
Oh, yeah,
me and
see,
you don't see each other,
Y'all are nasty.
Yes.
if me and you don't see each other for, let's say 5 years,
Yeah.
me and you don't see each other,
Yeah.
and you see me out, I'm with my man, and you see me out, it's your first time seeing me, who you work with
Yeah.
every single day
Yeah.
in 5 years.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pick me up when you
Of
see
course.
me. Thank you. Whether you
what
are
do
with a
kids say
nigga
now?
or not, thank
Diabolical is what you guys are.
Diabolical.
That's not diabolical.
You can't just give a nice tight hug like, yo,
Nah,
it's good to see
if I
you.
hadn't seen, if I go 5 years or some years without seeing Baby D, and then I bump into her somewhere, I could definitely see me picking her up and like
just out of, and you would too. You would swing me around. So please, sir, please.
Yeah, but
Please.
like, I give off gay vibes, so.
what?
At the end of
I look like the gay bestie, so.
he wouldn't have hugged her
I'm not
like
Michael
that.
Ealy.
He wouldn't have hugged her. That's not the hug you give to the girl that you used to fuck. The hug you
Don't
give
say
to the
Baby
girl
D.
you
You
used to
can't
fuck.
say that because I've hugged girls that I fucked like that.
Okay.
You can't say that.
Same.
All right, so if we were just in like public, like just out, yes, I might pick you up because I missed you.
If you
But
ran into
if I
me
know
at
you're in a
step and
high
repeat,
you're in a high profile relationship at a step and repeat with cameras everywhere, I'm gonna give you a hug and just be like, yo, it's good to see you, miss you so much. Let's talk after this. Like,
You gonna put all that in my
Poof.
girl ear? Nah, you not.
That's cra- I'm like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
crazy.
diabolical.
I'm gonna whisper it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's diabolical. You can't
That's
do that.
crazy. Because
You
what
can't do that.
What you can't say out loud? What you saying that in my ear that
No,
you can't say out
we
loud?
could do the hug and then grab the hands and like, yo, it's been a minute.
Nah,
You know that hug? You know the
You're
Yo,
not
what's
hugging
up?
me like that. You're not hugging
doing
me like
that.
that.
you going crazy.
The hand grab is
You're not doing that in front of a girl's boyfriend, like in front of her
I respect relationships. Well, these days.
these days. But
Yeah,
you're
I
not
used to-
doing that.
I
You're
used
not.
to definitely fuck
Nah.
girls
I
that were in
just feel like
relationships.
Michael Ealy was really excited to see Megan. And I could tell by the
As
way
he
that she
should've
was
been.
smiling, she was really excited to see him. I think it's platonic love. And I think it's just like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
no,
like
I don't think
a
that-
brother type shit.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, we just talking shit. I don't think that there was any malicious intent or any flirtatious energy from Michael. I don't think that he was like doing that. I think that he was just genuinely happy to see somebody that he obviously worked with, somebody he probably hasn't seen in a while. And, but we staying in it. We gonna have fun with it.
But it was funny seeing all the men's reactions because like some were joking, but so many of y'all were not fucking joking. And y'all didn't find that shit funny at all.
Well, God's
Niggas-
insecure. You know that.
That shit is, they like the prettiest nigga in the world. Okay, just because you would fuck him doesn't mean that she would. You see what I'm saying? Like,
That's sick.
niggas need to be honest. Niggas be like, oh, that nigga got money. I know you want to fuck him. No, you want to fuck him.
And
I was more
Don't
into the
put that on
barbershop Michael Ealy when he had a little edge and a little thug to him. That's more my type.
When Eve was trying to play
That's
hard
when
to
you
get,
would fuck him.
When he
He
was
playing hard,
Eve was playing hard to get.
and then found out he could read and was like, now I want to fuck him.
stop.
That's what happened in the movie. Which
So did Megan responded?
I don't think she did.
I don't think so.
I don't think she did.
But we did get a call.
I hope to God they did not reply to that.
We did get a call, which I think this could kind of help us segue into voicemails. We did get a call about this hug, but she adds a new perspective, which I think we should address as well.
Oh, is Maddie friend of the show?
Okay, y'all, what's up? It's Maddie from the Discord.
Hi, Maddie.
I'm
I play
sure
your
by now you
voicemails.
guys have seen the video of Megan Good getting lifted off her feet in front of Jonathan Majors. And I was just curious because apparently no one can have any fun and I can't be lifted off my
Facts.
feet in front of my man by a
Facts.
friend. Does that mean that I can lift people? Like, am I allowed to lift up my friends in front of my man? The Discord seems to think this is not hip hop. So I'm wondering if you all can rule on this and let me know how I should hug people moving forward. Appreciate y'all. Congrats on number 13.
We don't even know how to hug each other no more.
Has a girl ever lifted you guys off the ground?
Yo, if I was out,
Yeah, I got a strong gay friend. Like she definitely do. She do that being silly though. Like
Your
that's like-
feet,
wait,
dangle?
you're- like they kick.
No, please, I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
she's
I
strong
gotta
as a
see that.
motherfucker.
That's
though.
like the go-to, like every time.
yeah, like
Are
she
you-
being funny though? I'd be like, yo, don't fucking pick me up. Like,
Do you
I'll-
scream, stop playing, stop playing, stop playing the entire time?
You hold your hat down.
nah, I'd be like, yo, stop playing, put me down. But she's tall. She's like 6 feet strong. Yeah,
Oh, she pick your little ass up.
Nah, she'll knock
But-
all this shit over. Don't get it fucked up. Like she
I
get
don't
the
want no
swinging.
smoke.
She'll knock
I'll
all this
swing
shit
and
over.
like-
She trick.
Is she trick? Probably.
Mm.
She probably do. She probably a trick. She wouldn't tell me though, because she know I start laughing. Yeah, you can't be.
Then she smacked the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Say, shut up.
Nah, then we gotta fight. Fuck it. Then we gotta swing. But yeah, I got a gay homegirl that do. But she knows she's being funny when she do that.
Mm.
Like I actually, like I don't. I'd be like, yo, don't fucking like stop. Don't touch me. Like That type.
Peach is over here dying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Peach over here cracking up.
Just seeing your dunks just flapping like that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Put
me down.
I can't imagine just being out one night and Kia just pick up her homeboy to say hello.
That's a crazy.
That's a
visual.
wild perspective that Maddie put in there. Imagine your girl seeing her homeboy and just lift him up.
Like, yo, how you been?
Like, yo, what the fuck?
Picking dudes up? Like, what the fuck type of shit is that?
Yo, put that nigga down now. Put him down now.
But it's just funny
My
seeing everybody
insecurity would be like, yo, you never picked me up.
That's where your brain would go. You would go there. Why you ain't never?
You like him more than me?
Yeah, like that's y'all thing.
Ew.
I didn't think it was nothing wrong with it, and especially once I saw the Jonathan Majors part. Now I didn't see the first part when I first saw the clip. I'm like, that's disrespectful. But when you see the whole video, you're like, the internet just being the internet, trying to make something out of nothing. That's all that was. But Jonathan Majors, he was digging in that bag, and there wasn't nothing in there though.
I was shitting that bag.
He was digging in that bag, and it's like, fam, what you doing? You ain't looking for nothing.
I've been there without the pickup hug part, but I've definitely like just looked at my phone or like pretended to do something when my girl's talking to her homeboy.
That's the
that she just ran into. It's like,
yeah, that's the awkward part of it.
like you haven't introduced
what
me
do
yet.
I do?
So yeah, like
while I'm standing here, it's like obviously I said what's up, but now y'all are friends. Y'all are having y'all back and forth with conversation. It's like, so I'm supposed to just stand here and just start talking to the random person next to me or something? Like, that's what makes it awkward. It's like, what do I do now that y'all are sitting here having this conversation?
Like, oh, Think Like a Man 3. When's it coming?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah, it's just awkward.
When's it coming? Oh my god.
So much chemistry was booming on the screen with you guys.
But Megan did a good job of, trying to keep it. Because, women y'all know y'all got to keep it like, all right, now, if you hold me up another two seconds, it's going to get awkward. Like, it's going to get very awkward. It's awkward already. But if you hold me any longer, it's going to get, y'all do that little pat on the back, like, all right, nigga, put me down.
Maybe
Does Michael Ealy have a girl? Because that's another perspective we haven't even thought.
I have no idea.
Let's say he has a long-term girlfriend and she's at home chilling, didn't want to go to whatever premiere that was. And she sees that video. Like, all right, what you doing?
Oh, she probably, that's what he always do, though. He always pick up his homegirls.
That's
like,
his thing?
Yeah, that's
He's married. He's been married since, his wife, fine, since 2012 to Katira Wasfikara Zara.
Fucked all that up.
Middle Eastern?
I don't know what you just said.
I'm sorry. He's married. He's been married since 2012.
Yeah, that's a married man hug.
How would you feel if your man's go-to move was just picking his homegirls up?
I doubt that that's his go-to move.
But that's what I was saying.
But she's
That's what he does.
Afghani.
Oh, look at you about to
Wait,
wet
look at
yourself.
you.
It's cool. They probably have a beautiful kid. Sorry. They do.
with great hair, right?
Look, they have two beautiful kids with amazing hair.
I'm about to throw up, Julian. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Look at your couple goals. Demaris, would you be okay with your man's go-to move being pick up his homegirls?
I wouldn't care. I don't care. I don't care, but I am not the majority. I don't care about
Because
shit
Demaris
like that.
don't like niggas.
That's not true. I'm just not insecure. So I don't I don't care.
Two things can be true. You don't like
I
men.
also don't like niggas, but I do like the men that I have been with. That I like my men. So yes, I really like them. If I'm in a relationship, I really like this man. But if you picking up your homegirl, like, I don't know. I like men who value women and who like the women around them. So when men act like they like women and they value women, that's a turn on to me. I don't want you to be
So if your
mean.
man pick his homegirl up, you're gonna be like,
No, I don't care about
He
that
knows
shit.
how to love.
she cute. She got a nice ass.
I don't.
Demaris in the back, like,
I don't,
cute.
because I just don't care about that type of thing. Because if I'm with you, I feel like
Babe, let me get a go.
if I feel like I'm in a relationship with somebody, I shouldn't even be worried about shit like that. Like, it's real life shit going on. I'm not worried about
I'm
shit.
shocked
Like
by this response in the room because when I said I had no issue with Kia's attractive homeboy making her tacos when I wasn't
I
there,
agreed with you.
You guys
No,
thought
I
I
know
was
you guys.
insane.
Them niggas.
Nah, that's
But
different.
now all of a sudden, your girl can get
different.
spun around on the red
That's
carpet.
different.
and it's
that's
fine.
Different.
That's also
Flag
very
on the
different.
plate.
That's also
Flag on the plate. That's different.
Rory.
You were not there. They were in a
Yeah, that's
home
way more
alone.
intimate.
They were in a house alone.
You said
Okay.
making tacos, which means there's a spread, and they're literally using their hands to make the food for each other.
Tacos get messy.
No, we have spatulas.
Yeah, but you got to eat
tacos.
tacos.
Barehanding it.
Yeah, but you got to eat tacos. It's messy. You know how that go. That's
Yeah,
the
well, I'm
difference.
confused
He
what
wiped
that
the
has
sauce.
to do with.
He wiped the sauce out the corner of her mouth. He went.
He's like,
wipe the
you got a
sauce
little
out.
something right there.
You got a
Hold on,
little
let me
something
get
right
that.
there.
Showed her how to roll it.
That's crazy.
Ooh, what if they
did the
made
Sopranos
sushi at the
move? If
crib?
y'all could add more.
Yeah.
Have more to your face later.
Rory really thought it wasn't nothing crazy about that.
I don't think
still
that is
don't.
crazy because I do that for Rory. I also don't think that is crazy. That's how the conversation came up. The conversation came up because I said I went to Rory's house and I cooked for him. Kia wasn't there. And then he said he would let Kia do the same thing. That's where we came for the conversation.
So what you guys are saying is he beat.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I didn't say that.
I'm saying that they are both two attractive black people in Hollywood.
First of all, I never told you what race he was. Second, you think my girl's attractive?
I thought you talking about Michael Ealy and Megan Good.
We was talking about the guy cooking.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. But no, you did say he was attractive. Didn't Rory say that?
He had long white hair. He like white and got long hair, right?
He said he was
he's black.
6'5".
He has long white hair. Is this nigga?
You had a black man cooking for your queen in your kitchen?
You said he was shirtless.
I didn't know he was black. I thought he was white.
He showered too.
What, at the house?
Well, before you touch the food,
Yo, this scenario is fucking crazy.
You let niggas get in
we
your
get on the
shot.
same page?
Yo,
Who are you talking? Michael Ealy showered at my girl's crib?
I didn't know you had man Dingo in there
Yo,
cooking for
you
Kia.
letting dudes get naked in your
I've
bathroom?
never seen his dick. I don't know.
That's sick. Why would you even bring that up?
Bring what
Because
up?
I said man Dingo.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Wait.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear what Demaris said. I didn't hear that.
She said that.
I didn't hear her. My
I said
bad.
I have not seen his dick.
Valid, what you're saying. I didn't hear what she said. My bad.
Would you let him shower at the crib? You let Demaris shower at the crib?
I didn't ask.
crazy.
That's not my
Look,
question.
you let Demaris shower at the crib. We know how that went.
Shower head still on.
Oh,
Still clogged.
came all over my mother's shower.
Yeah, shit still fucked
Cum
up.
clogged in the shower.
Gotta get a whole new shower head. Shit don't work.
Y'all done?
I
I was lying
would
when I said that. I
question
never
why
did that.
you need to shower in my house when I'm not there and you're there.
Because he's preparing the food. He's touching the raw food.
Rory is lying. He got all this shit here. You lying. You're not questioning your girl if you found out her homeboy that came to cook for her then showered in the crib. That's not a question. Everybody got to die. Everybody got to die and then get the fuck out.
If you called Kia and you heard a shower running,
Yeah, that's not a question. You're not questioning.
Wait, I heard the shower in the background.
Yeah. Which means she's in proximity. She's somewhere in proximity.
It's like 4 doors you have to shut.
Yeah. She's somewhere right there.
Y'all know my master bedroom to my bathroom. If you could hear the shower going,
He was in the master?
she's in the shower with him. He was at Kia's crib. He wasn't at my crib.
I thought he was.
I was just going with the scenario.
Yo, that is fucking sick.
But yeah, I'd have some questions like, yo, why he need to shower? Tacos ain't that messy.
You're a better man than
just
me.
wash
I'm
them.
not asking no questions. I hear
tacos
shower.
ain't that messy.
Get the fuck out of here. Showering at my girl's crib?
What if it was a crab boil?
What? Since when is eating so messy? You need to
Well,
shower.
crab boils, you smell like fish. So
And there was reasons
Yeah, but you
why-
don't need to get in my girl's shower. You can go home though. Like
nah, it was having a sleepover.
who?
Now you know.
Oh, okay.
You know I'm crazy.
All right. I was about to say, you let this nigga, he fell asleep, got a good night's rest at your girl's house? Nah, we not doing that.
Good night.
She said he slept on the couch.
Yeah, nah, we not doing that. No,
They slept head to toe.
No way. That goes back to that conversation we had about women saying, "Oh, you being insecure." That's not insecure.
No, that's not insecure.
You're
what
not
the fuck?
sleeping in my girl's
He has a home.
Yeah,
he should go
get
home.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well,
But
one
like,
of
all right,
my- one of
Demaris,
my
when she
homeboys
was
in a-
showering,
in a-
she was watching. It was you watch Bays for like the weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's allowed to shower. If homeboy is just making some tacos,
I done
you don't
showered
need
when
to-
you niggas was in there recording.
Demaris is different. I'm talking about a guy taking a
Demaris
shower at
is
your
different.
girl's house. That's fucking crazy.
He put his dick all on my towels.
Yo, like
Oh, he
crazy.
definitely put his dick on the hand towels.
That's
for sure.
crazy.
Putting your dick on the hand towel. Crazy. For the record, he did not shower at the house. This is the scenario we made up.
Yo, all of this shit is made
He
up.
borrowed your clothing. He took your socks.
Maybe I'm weird. If
He
my
was
homeboy,
making food for Amara and Kia. It
if
was
I had,
fine.
Amara was there. Oh,
Yes.
okay. He wasn't gonna fuck while Amara was there.
You got me twisted. That used to be my
All right,
go.
the scenario's not fun anymore.
Guys, stop
Hypotheticals.
As soon as the
not
baby
fun
goes to sleep, I'll be
anymore.
like, yeah, it's time for some mommy time now. You
Yeah, just throw on Miss Rachel.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, all right.
Good.
No, but
Put
if my
some
man
mommy time.
sick, you're sick. If my
Mommy
man had a homegirl that I knew, I like this been his homegirl for forever, and I knew I'm not gonna get mad if I'm gone and she takes a shower at his house. I don't care. Maybe, but again, I know that I'm not the majority. I'm weird. I just don't care about shit like that.
Stop your shit,
bro. I don't
stop
care.
your blood clot lying, yo.
Well,
You're not letting no girl get naked in your man's crib and take a shower.
Respectfully, I know what I look like naked. I know the type of
What
bitch
that
I
mean?
am. I know the type of
What that mean? What does that mean?
Because if you want to cheat, then you really, really, really just wanted to cheat, and you're gonna do that whether you're in my house or not. Period.
That's a fact. But you're not gonna knowingly know there's a girl in your man's crib taking a shower.
I don't care about shit like that.
Nah, I'm not jacking.
As long as it was a good reason, like it's a hot. Y'all been out running the streets. Y'all been out running the streets. It's 90 fucking degrees, and she come in the house and take a shower, bitch. Please do before you sit on my couch. Like, what are you talking about?
Shower before you take your ass home and shower. But this ain't the only shower in the fucking tri-state.
There's different scenarios and different things and different.
Man, it ain't no scenario where if my girl is out with her homeboy all day, they've been running around rooftop party, this palooza, that palooza, sweaty, come back to the crib.
Palooza hopping is crazy.
Come back and be like, yo, it's mad hot. Can I jump in the shower? No, you can go home.
Unless you shit yourself while you entered my apartment.
And you really not coming in my crib if you shit yourself. Go home.
But maybe
bring your shitty ass in here.
I get completely.
Also, what type of adult is still staying out after they shit
on yourself?
Maybe it's out of town shit. Because for example, I've been far away from home. We live in New York, right? The tri-state area. I live in Jersey now. I stayed the night. If I was in a relationship, I stayed the night at my homeboy house the other night because he lives in Brooklyn and I live in Jersey, and it was 2:00 in the morning. I'm not going home to Jersey at 2:00 in the morning drunk. He would never even let me do that. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So that's why it's like.
He drive?
Does he drive?
Yeah.
He was drunk. We couldn't drive nowhere.
So y'all was both drunk.
Uber?
It's my homeboy.
He was hanging out the car. You saw the.
You ain't just see me out hanging out the video?
You single, right?
Yeah, I'm single.
Oh, all right, then it's all good.
Yeah. Because there's no way.
So I can't get drunk with my homeboys even if I'm not single?
Get the fuck.
At 2 a.m. you getting in the Uber.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Where you at? As your man, if you drunk with some nigga and your homeboy, you're not drunk like, yo, I'm gonna just crash here tonight. No, I'm about to crash on the way over there. And then I'm crashing through the front door if you ain't outside when I get there. Fuck you mean, yo, I'm gonna spend the night. No, the fuck you ain't. You drunk and he drunk? Nah, I know how this story ends. Now you wake up with a wet butt. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
It's because she shit herself.
I'm cool.
Yeah, it's the doo-doo.
Are you crazy? Yo, we both drunk. He ain't gonna drive me home right now because he drunk.
Oh, yeah,
as your man, I'm supposed to sit on the other line and be like, yeah, you right, go ahead. Y'all get some sleep. Y'all get some sleep.
What if you live out of town?
If I live out of town. You want to see how fast I'm in town? Fuck out of here. What we talking about? My girl? No way. Not saying you can't have your homeboys and get drunk and you do all of that, but you're not gonna be drunk, he drunk, and you spend the night at his house. That's too much drunk, sleep, bed,
okay, what
shower.
if I'm sober?
Huh?
What if I'm sober?
Go home.
Oh, you really going home?
Go home.
Call a fucking Uber. No matter of fact, I'm calling. What's the address? Uber's outside. You know how you can add passenger to the fucking.
I've done that shit plenty of times.
Yeah, Uber's outside. You know what time is pulling up. 7 minutes. Be downstairs.
Not even with her homeboys. When my girl's gone out with her girlfriends and gotten drunk and went to their crib after because it was closer to whatever spot they was at. Send me the address.
Yeah.
You get right over.
As you should.
You getting in the fucking Uber.
I'm just doing hypothetical.
No, I know exactly what you're doing, and I'm responding to everything you're throwing on the table. It's just never no excuse or reason why if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and then you have a platonic just homeboy or homegirl that both of y'all are drunk and have to end up spending the night at one another's house. You can go home or he can go home. That's all I'm saying. Like those days of, yo, we was drunk and we just... No. Nobody want to drive. Call an Uber.
Well,
I'll call an Uber. I'll send the Uber.
But I've definitely stayed in Brooklyn at my homeboy's house when I had to come here before, when I was in a relationship, when I had to come here because where we work is closer to Brooklyn than me going all the way.
Did your boyfriend know your friend?
Yes, he knows him.
All right.
Julian crashed at my house after Roots Picnic.
That's because y'all are gay. I mean,
yeah. Well, no, but I'm saying that's why it crossed the boundaries because we're both that.
Yeah.
Like,
you gave him a blanket?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a whole spare bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Big gay.
Rory house used to be the spot all the girls used to sleep at after.
I do miss going to Rory's house.
Oh my God. Me and Britt knocked. We ain't going home.
Yo, so Britt used to have a bunch of clothes at my crib that had been there for like 2 years when my crib stopped being the spot.
Yeah.
So I was doing donations and Britt had not picked her clothes up and she had been at the crib, still didn't take the clothes. I donated them.
No.
And then she called.
So remember when I said I went out last Sunday for Rich's party?
Yeah.
Me and Kia went, and she went to me and Kia was like, "Hey, do you guys still have like all my sweats that were in the drawers?" And Kia tapped me and was like,
"It's over.
We just donated those."
Yeah, it's over.
I was like, "Yeah, well, look,
it's over."
But if you don't claim your shit in 2 years,
oh nah, it's
being donated.
I don't know where that shit is at.
It was in my pile of donations.
It was a year and a half, but I get it.
No, that's 2.
That's long enough.
We round up. That's 2.
I love when a voicemail segues perfectly into another one. So I just want to go right into this because it carries off our current conversation with a real life example.
What's going on, y'all? So before I ask my question, I actually wanted to answer a question. I know Maul had asked a question about like, show me the nigga who would allow his girl to sleep at her best friend's house who's a man. And I'm here to tell you that that's me. You know what I mean? Me and my wife have been together. We've been married 8 years, but we've been together over 15 years. So all her friends I know, all my friends she knows of both genders, vice versa. And one of her best friends who's a male, he lives in LA. A couple of years ago, he was going through some things, you know what I'm saying, depression, things like that. And she went out there to check on him, make sure he was good. She stayed at his crib for the weekend. And I was cool with it, to be honest. I have no reason not to trust her. I know him, you know what I'm saying? Anytime he's in New York, we all link up, you know what I'm saying, go for drinks, go out to dinner, whatever. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there that these kind of people do exist, you know what I'm saying? Like there is security and trust in relationships. But again, that was built over a long period of time. So
what do you think about that in that instance?
Come on.
I'm the secure person. That's fine.
So he's saying she flew out. So that's clearly, we're talking across state lines. I think this gentleman's
that makes
from
a
the Northeast.
federal crime, actually, when you do that.
Trafficking?
So
depression.
Yo, listen, man. See, Rory, I wasn't going to say nothing. I was not going to say nothing.
Rory,
I was depressed. I was not going to say nothing. I was going to let that rock because I'm trying this thing where I'm just letting people get their shit off and I'm not responding.
Rory.
I'm trying. But that triggered me when Rory said depression. Get the fuck out of here. Depression? So you the antidepressant? You about to fly all the way across the country to go get this nigga undepressed?
That's not.
Get the fuck out of here,
what
man.
makes her qualified?
Get him
to
some
be the-
Paxil and shut the fuck up.
Like, tell that nigga to call BetterHelp or some shit. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't flying to go spend a night at his house because he's depressed. What that mean? And I'm not saying
He's
that
cool.
you shouldn't trust your partners and you can't have platonic, healthy relationships and just friends. I know you can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I need something a little more severe than he's depressed.
Nigga suicidal more like, you got to actually do it. I don't know.
Yeah, is this nigga standing? Is he on the roof right now? Where is he at? If this nigga just chilling, he ain't depressed. He just broke. That's all.
What the fuck?
He just broke.
He made a bunch of shitty decisions, and now he has to deal with it.
I know a lot of niggas that was suicidal. As soon as they got some money, he's the happiest nigga in the world now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's magically how that shit just... Niggas be depressed their whole life, get some money, and life is beautiful. I know, motherfucker. I bet
He's
it is.
behind on rent.
That's all he is. Landlord calling, he's scared to go outside and bump into the landlord. I get it. Depression. You ain't about to fly over there and try to get him happy, though.
And
how my girl making you
fucked up
happy?
My brain is, as someone that's dealt with depression, I'm like, when I'm depressed, I don't want to see anybody. He lying.
Yeah, when I'm depressed, like I don't want no company.
What the fuck? Get away from me.
Get the fuck out my house. I don't want no company.
So maybe he's doing that and she's like, nah, I gotta go make sure he's good.
What you gonna do to make sure this other man is good? What is my girl doing to make sure another man is good?
What makes her so qualified to
like what's she doing?
To fly across the country?
Okay, if she was a dude, because if she was a dude and she did that, y'all wouldn't question it. Y'all wouldn't say, why you going out there to check on your friend? He depressed. Y'all wouldn't question it if she was a dude.
Wait, what? If she was a dude?
If she was a dude and a dude flew across the country like, yo, my homeboy not picking up for nobody, he depressed.
Y'all would call him gay.
No, we wouldn't, bro.
I would.
Not everything is gay, and not everything is.
No, I'm saying women are
and not
homophobic.
everybody
If we
is
take care of our
horny.
male friends, you think we're gay.
But Demaris, I'm telling you, I'm just speaking for myself. My girl could never look me in my eyes and say, hey, Jonathan is depressed.
Mitch,
I'm gonna catch a flight tomorrow and fly out to LA and go stay with him for a couple of days.
Just a quick weekend in LA.
Guess what? We going to LA tomorrow and checking on Jonathan. If anything.
but who gonna watch the dogs? You gotta watch the dogs.
dogs.
We not flying to LA. You not flying to LA. We'll FaceTime him. Get him the help he needs.
Well, see, I mean, I feel like
Send him an escort. I don't know what the fuck.
in
Task rabbit to clean the house.
respectfully, that's not the way that women are friends.
Send him a task.
That's not the way women friends. Men may friend like that. Like, oh, I'll call him. He said he good. He good. Women aren't like that. So I'm not doing that. If my homeboy, I have I have 2 male best friends. If they're depressed and I think that they might be in danger and they need me, I don't give a fuck who I'm married to or who I'm with. I'm going to check on them. Because before you were here, them niggas were making sure that I was good and never wanted to fuck me, never wanted anything to do with me. And they still made sure that I was good. And I'm going to forever do the same. And I would do the same.
All right,
to you
man. You win. Fine. You fucking win.
All right, but hold on. But can you see? All right, valid. Everything
Damn it.
you're saying, you're standing on big business, a big box of business.
Don't give a fuck.
But what I'm saying is this: can you not see in that scenario your man not feeling some type of way about that?
Oh no, I could definitely see.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm not mad at you for feeling some type of way, or you know what I'm saying, like that's within your innate nature. You're fucking possessive of me, and I get all
and then
of
I
that.
can't even ask Baby D if her man told her that he was flying to go see a girl, his homegirl, across the country because she depressed. Would she be mad? Because she don't even like niggas enough.
Yeah.
That's
So
not true. I love my niggas. I love mine. I don't like other niggas. My nigga, whoever I'm with, love them down.
Yeah, but you, all right, so if your man say,
That's
y'all
why I
gotta
keep
go.
going back to the same ones over and over.
If your man say, I gotta fly to LA to go see Patricia, she depressed.
How old is Patricia? That name?
I don't know, 34. Who
I was gonna go with like 56.
I was gonna say 82.
I know some Patricias that are in their early 30s.
He going to see Bianca. He going to see Bianca.
Bianca.
Why does the name matter?
You telling me you wouldn't question and you wouldn't have no question? But okay, cool.
If Bianca comes when Bianca's in town, we go out to dinner with Bianca and Bianca stays at my house and
fine as
I don't give a
motherfucker.
fuck. Fine, bitches don't intimidate me. I'm fine.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Fine girls don't
See,
intimidate me. I'm fine.
I'm not saying to intimidate you. I'm saying you know your man would fuck this girl.
He would fuck an ugly bitch too. Y'all done fucked mad ugly bitches.
That's a
Nah, don't put
That's a
mad
big
in front of
fact.
it.
Y'all
That's
done
a
fucked
fact.
mad.
Don't
definitely
put
true.
mad. Don't
That
put
is
mad
true,
because you
yeah.
making it seem like we just out here gunning down the ugly bitches.
It's
I'm
never,
not just
it's
gunning them
never
down.
intentional. Those
Yeah,
are
but
just
y'all
a
fuck
few
ugly
a few
bitches.
ugly bitches slip through the cracks for
those
sure.
are the bodies you just take to the grave.
It's a volume game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shoot.
I was going through. So I was depressed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was going through. I didn't
Exactly.
value myself.
Because that doesn't
They
matter.
say
So
when
it's like,
batters
she
are in a
fine.
slump,
That
you got to
don't
swing
matter.
more.
Sometimes you got a hot hand and you just carry through. Yeah.
Swing at everything look good coming across the plate when I'm in a slump. I'm swinging at all.
You just got to get your swing back.
Yeah. Something gonna connect. Goddamn it.
At 3 a.m., you're doing full court shots.
Yeah. I'm throwing anything up. I done had my nights, Baby D. But I'm talking about the undeniable girl that's like, oh,
She look like
bad.
Bernice Burgos.
Look at
If
my.
that's your
But Bernice be depressed sometimes
But
too.
this is my thing though.
Yeah,
If
like why
that's your
can't go?
homegirl,
Why can't go help Bernice get out her depression?
That's what Meg said. Pussy be
that
depressed
the
too.
bathing suit money not hitting the same.
Yeah, like maybe
okay.
you know.
if that was your friend, first of all, if that was your friend before me, then if I'm insecure about that, I don't need to be your fucking friend. That's the case.
Nah.
If I feel like you're that attracted to her, then you probably fucked her before you met
No, not
me.
that I'm that attracted to her, that she's just that attractive.
That's fine. If you gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. A bitch be
That's a fact.
There ain't no level of, oh, okay, I might cheat because this bitch a 10, but I ain't gonna cheat because this bitch a 5. If you a cheater, you a cheater, bruh. Like,
Yeah, she
Yeah,
got a point.
I let Mandigo make tacos.
that shit is not. I mean, I get the jokes. I be with the jokes and shit like that. But when you in a relationship with somebody and you trust the person that you in a relationship with, if you think that all it take is a flight and a bad bitch for them to stick their dick in something and lie to you about it and not even be real with you about it, you conniving, you flying out to go see a bitch you calling your best friend, I wouldn't even get into a relationship with somebody that I felt was that manipulative.
And to bring it back to the call for 1 second, he did say that he's very like, they've established that this is someone like he's trusting of his wife. They've built this whole system over the 8 years time. He never said it was immediate. He said it takes, years
Takes
to build this up.
time.
So like, he's not worried about it. Like he was very much like, she's good. She can go do her thing. I'll be at the crib, whatever. So it wasn't like they've been together for a year and then she's like, I got to go across the country and see this guy.
You've been married for 8 years. We've been together for 15. I know all your friends. That's our
Yeah.
friend.
That's true.
I can't
He's
blame
in a
him for
different
that.
scenario though.
Yeah.
She's not doing nothing but helping her friend.
I love Maul so much.
Cause you know why, man? Cause y'all be trying to make me sound like the crazy nigga in the room. I'm just like, all right, man, whatever, man. Whatever,
I'm
dog.
not trying to make you seem crazy. I get it. But also, more, I just don't think you've been in a 5-10 year relationship, committed relationship to even know to build that you can build that amount of trust with somebody, have that type of relationship with their friends, their family. That nigga probably be at their family reunion. Like he's friends and family. Like
I've had relationships like that. Like you definitely have. Like I said, I know that we just shooting the shit. There are platonic friendships where it's not non-sexual. Like I know that those exist. I'm just saying, if my girl said, yo, Harry is depressed and I got to go to LA for a couple of days to check on him, I'm going to just have some questions. Like, yo, but Harry ain't got none of the homies. Like, where his homies at?
What's funny about Maul is, and take out the depression part, but what's funny about your logic is that you are that homeboy.
That what?
You have great relationships with women just platonically as friends. You are that homeboy that hangs out with his homegirls that are in long-term relationships.
Absolutely.
And don't really have like
that's why I said it's possible.
The closest relationship with the boyfriend. Like you are that homeboy. And it's innocent. So why would you not think the same could happen?
But I also am not in a relationship to have to worry about what my woman would think about me having to go across the country to go see my homegirl.
But I'm saying,
so I could see why a girl would be like,
your
what?
friends' boyfriends don't need to worry because it's strictly platonic. That's just your homegirl.
Yeah.
So you know in scenarios that exists. Why can't it be on the flip side?
No, I just said it exists. I know it exists. I'm just saying I could understand how your significant other would have questions.
Yeah. Of course.
That's all.
And I just feel
you
like
ate and know how to make tacos. I shouldn't feel threatened.
I want no mushroom tacos, man. That shit nasty.
I know how to make all kinds.
Your girl cheating on you with a vegan?
That dick stand up all night. That circulation.
That honey pack.
Yeah,
it's vegan.
No honey pack. Fruits and veggies, nigga.
It's that Brussels sprout.
Fruits and veggies, nigga.
That green smooth.
That circulation is serious, nigga.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like this is only an issue when you allow people to run like your relationships. Like when I was with one of my male best friends and he took me and Alex to get crab legs after the party. Me and him were having a conversation as far as like because he's dating women now and shit like that. He's single. He's like, yo, one of the first things that is brought up in these conversations is that I have a female best friend and I'm extremely close to her. He was like, and some bitches don't jack it. And then I no longer jack them. Like, it's no, like, we are a package deal. We've been best friends for over a decade. Like, if you gonna date either one of us, you gotta understand that we gonna be around each other. We gonna be drunk. We gonna be lit. We gonna stay the night at each other's houses. We cool with each other's families. Like, if you insecure about that, then you don't even need to be around.
I have relationships like that. Like with my homegirls, like that I'm that cool with. Know their families, like talk to their pops, talk to their moms on the phone. Like, I have that type of, so I know it's possible. I'm just talking shit. But I can also understand how if you now have a boyfriend or a husband, how they could kind of look at our relationship and be like, yo, what's up with y'all, man? Like,
so if you get a girlfriend and she has a certain problem with like your female friends, do you check her or are you going to check?
Oh, I'm checking her. You're not coming in here regulating my relationship with my female friends. Like, cause I'm gonna tell you who I slept with and who I didn't. I'll tell you, like, nah, me and her hooked up a few years ago. Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah. I'm not that type of, I'm not a dirtbag. I'll let you know. But if it's literally a platonic homegirl and you have an issue with me, like our relationship, oh, you can step. I'm not about to shit on my homegirl for you. You bugging. We not doing that. That's not happening. So I know it's real and it exists, but I can also understand how significant others be like, yo, I ain't comfortable with you going to LA to see your depressed friend for a couple of days. Like, and then I gotta look up on the gram and see y'all at the house of fucking mirrors and shit having a good time. Like,
house of mirrors.
Y'all niggas is outside every day fucking.
Sean calling you and like,
yeah, you niggas is in highlight room. You niggas is in motherfucking crustaceans, all kind of shit.
Yo,
and I'm just at the crib. Like, nah, get the fuck out of here, man. We not doing that.
You a West Hollywood Soho House having lunch?
Yeah.
Nah.
Y'all out just gallivanting, hitting every spot, and I'm just at home like.
Post photos of you at the therapist.
Yeah. So now I'm on your line. I'm FaceTiming like, yo, he's still depressed? Like, what's up with him? What's his energy like?
What's his energy like?
Yeah, like, what we doing? Like, you ain't about to
I'll allow like a Runyon Canyon. Like, sometimes you depressed, you got to get blood flowing. Yeah, like, if you guys want to go, that's cool.
Yeah, but we not about to just be sitting at tables with Sean.
Like
if you at Gunna's show at the Staples Center, like,
we're not going to see Doja and all of that at the
No, but that's what you, when somebody is depressed.
We're not going to see Doja at the crypto because you depressed.
Yeah, but who else is going to get you out of the depression?
You take them to like
call 1-800-BETTER-HELP.
That's not even the number.
Oh, that's not the number.
If my homeboy depressed, it's either about some money or some bitches. So what I'm gonna do is take him to places that got money and bitches. I'm gonna take him to Delilah.
Or if you my girl, I'm gonna tell you to tell that nigga to go get some money and then go get some bitches.
It's a package deal.
Yeah, like, but you ain't
They
about
come
to go
together.
out there and be like, yo, you gotta get some money. No, I could tell that nigga that all the way from New York. Yo, pass me the phone. Fam, listen, check this out. You depressed? Go get some money, work out, and go get some bitches.
And don't do that because you left us at Delilah's because you was depressed.
Yeah, we was me and yeah.
We took you to Delilah's. We didn't even want to go there.
Yeah. You in the bathroom.
On the phone
Screaming.
the whole time.
Doing damage control.
I already told y'all what I was doing in that bathroom, but okay.
I forgot what you said.
Yeah, I
So my
actually
story.
forgot too.
Yeah, my story sounds better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I thought she was arguing.
Just depressed, best friend that died 2 months earlier. Yeah, remember that?
Damn, why you always gotta go there, baby?
Because y'all just be throwing shit out my motherfucking jacket. Y'all not about to make it seem like I was in Delilah's in LA on the phone with a nigga doing damage control.
That's what I thought was happening.
I'm that bitch.
I thought that
I didn't know you were
deal
grieving
with
your
when
friend.
I get home, I'm Big Mama. Click. Fuck you
I'm
talking
Big
about?
Mama.
Fuck you talking about?
Baby,
I
it's
deal
a
with
nigga
when
that-
I
You
get
wasn't Big
home.
Mama till Lotto called herself that last week.
First of all, it was the nigga that's been calling me Big Mama since 2016.
Get your shit
Know
off,
that.
baby.
Please know that.
Get your shit off.
Thank you.
Oh, we thought you were arguing. I didn't know you was grieving a friend in the bathroom. My bad. We thought you was arguing with a man.
we thought you was
No,
arguing
bro.
with-
When you ever known me to be in the bathroom hiding, arguing with a man?
Not hiding.
But it was Delilah,
loud.
so
It
we
was loud in
assumed-
there.
yeah.
Like you had to
It
get
was mad niggas in Delilah's.
Yeah, but
It
you had
was,
to-
yeah.
Yeah, they was everywhere.
in the bathroom on the phone.
Well,
He saw you was in Delilah's. He was like, yo, so that's what you doing? You in Delilah's? Who you with?
Mm.
Do what?
I'm with Rory and Maul. Yeah, I know. You can't even get that off no more.
Yes, I can.
You with Rory
I
and
still
Maul
be
at the
getting
same
that
time?
off. I
At the
still be
same
getting-
time. Away from
Yo.
the studio.
Just make sure you hit me when you get that lie off so I know to say you was with me.
Yeah.
Yo, someone, oh God, they just reminded me. Someone, I'll tell you guys after.
Nah, say
Actually, I
it.
won't.
Yeah, no, say it now.
What's up?
No, someone I know.
You've had the sniffles all episode.
No, I
You've been
feel like
quiet
I
and
have a
depressed.
sinus thing going. I feel like dog shit. Someone I know asked me to be their cover. Be like, yo, last night was crazy. And I was like, no, I wasn't with you last night. And I wasn't caught on because I just was like unaware. I'm usually just so got to a point where he texted me like 4 times in a row being like, yo, last night was nuts, right? I was like, I was in bed by like 10 o'clock. I don't
Oh
You're
my God.
literally
Read
the
fucking
worst
room,
nigga.
Julian.
So then he called me, and then, or no, I texted, or he called me, and I was like, what the fuck's going on, man? He told me, he's like, I need you to cover that. He said, I'm going to text you. And I was like, leave me at it. No. Because I know
Wait,
his
he
girl-
told you to play and you didn't want to
'cause I
run
know
the
his
play?
girl too. And I don't want to be the guy. Like, just leave me out. Pick a different friend. That's pretty much what I told him. Just pick someone else. I don't want to
get
be
that,
that
though.
guy.
When I gotta be in this girl face,
Because
pick a different friend.
I have nothing against her, and I don't want her to think a way of
Has
me.
it been repeat behavior?
What do
Because
you
then
mean?
I can start to see like, all right, stop
this
doing
was-
your bullshit and bringing me into it.
This was the
if there's
first-
one time,
Yeah, you get a pat.
like as a
No,
friend,
no.
you should just that one time, like,
It was
all right,
the
yo, I got
first
you.
time he
But if
asked
he
if
keeps
it's for
doing
me.
this, then I understand.
It was the first time he asked if it for me, but I know the type of time that he's on.
Okay.
Okay, got you.
He's a
Yeah.
piece of shit.
So I just didn't want to be involved.
He's a
I was
repeat
walking to the
offender.
gym.
Yeah.
It was like 7:30 in the morning. I was like,
Happens,
I don't
man.
want to have to like remember story. Like it just no. Pick someone else.
Yeah. That's what I tell people about. Like, that's why I can't lie, because you have to remember every lie and keep lying on top of that lie. I can't do it.
You will cover for me, Mom.
For you?
You want to cover for me?
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah. I ain't got to keep talking to them niggas you date. Well, then when they gonna see me and talk to me, like, it's gonna be one time. Like, yo, yeah,
Don't even
nah.
say it, Julian. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
And it's easy to cover for you because the one time I tried to get cool with the guy you were talking to, you deaded it right away. And I
You
was
called
offended.
him the wrong nigga, bro.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's
wait.
not. She's sort of right. She's just gassing it a little
Was
bit.
this his party?
She's correct.
Damn, what is wrong with
What's
you?
wrong with
Oh
that?
yeah,
That was like
the anniversary
over a
just
year
passed
ago.
2 years ago. It just happened yesterday, 2 years ago.
Well, that's crazy.
I don't
These
know
your
what y'all
niggas?
talking about. I'm out.
Are these your mans?
I don't know what y'all talking
Are
about.
these your mans,
I'm on the
though?
outside of an inside joke right now. Somebody let me inside.
I thought we talked about this on the pod
We
already.
talked about this
Yeah, but
before.
you didn't have to start going giving exact dates, Rory.
Oh, he
Oh.
timestamped it?
Like, what's good? What's wrong with homie?
10 years ago, Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your first album? That was your debut?
You added the sauce in there. I just said the anniversary.
Anyway, Rory just...
I didn't say
Rory
the wrong
said, yo,
name.
I remember I met you.
Yo, I said,
It wasn't him.
good to see you or something.
Yeah. No, you said, I remember I
no.
met you from 2011. Wrong nigga. Just... Nobody asked you nothing.
Oh, you did
Damn,
that?
you jumped out. Wow.
Damn, you jumped.
I felt really bad.
Oh, that's so awkward. Would you
no,
like?
'Cause that's not even my
Yeah,
that's not my style.
That's a rookie move. Why would you do
because
that?
I really thought
Try
that
to
it was the
remember.
guy I had met. Like I was that confident. And I thought I was doing her like a favor. Like,
baby, these niggas
yo,
looking
all
like-
she does is talk about you.
No, they're very diverse. My past ones, I have no niggas now, not a nigga in sight, but
It's always a nigga in
previously.
sight.
Nope, no niggas
It's
in
a
sight.
nigga. It's just a nigga looking right now.
Nah, I don't got my contacts in. I don't see him. He
all
might
right.
see me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm right here.
One of my homegirls that's now happily married, Peach knows her, happily married with 2 or 3 kids now. She did a big switch. She was in a long-term relationship, but kept her dude away from us forever. Then they broke up and she got immediately into a new relationship and brought the dude around. And all of us were like, yo, we've been hearing so much. It's so good to finally meet you. And he handled it like a fucking G. He whispered in all of our ears every time he said that, yo, I'm the new guy. I know she just got out of a long-term relationship. I'm not him. He said that to about 15 of us. Because all of us like, yo, it's so good to finally meet you, bro.
Why
Like,
y'all ain't passed the message along? Why
she should have passed the message to us.
Telephone.
Yeah, how she get up in a new relationship that fast? So we
Right
ain't even
away.
meet the nigga she been talking about for years.
It'd be like that.
I don't really trust people like that.
And she kept homing away from us forever.
Serial dating.
So then finally was just like, we thought it was him.
That's the nigga she was cheating on her other nigga with.
That might have been it.
That's exactly what
Exactly.
it was. That's
Well,
the
yeah.
nigga that was she wanted the whole time.
Exactly.
She finally found her out of the relationship. She found a way to get out. She got out
They're
of
married
it.
with kids now.
Yeah, that's who she always wanted to marry.
But he handled that shit so well. He like quietly, like, oh, I know she's got.
I respect
I'm
that.
the new guy.
Why would you let your boyfriend keep you from your husband?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Same way I wouldn't let my girlfriend keep me from my wife.
See, it should be like that though.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. If you leave me and go marry, if you cheat on me and then go marry the bitch and have kids with her and y'all together forever, bro, you made the right decision. I can't be mad at you about that. I could be hurt, but I can't say that you fucked up. You knew what you wanted. I wasn't it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that easy to just.
No, it's not easy. I'm gonna cry in the car. But at the end of the day, make the best decision for you.
Ugly cry.
Yeah.
Just because somebody hurts you doesn't mean that they're a shitty person. Sometimes you got to get hurt. Sometimes you're the villain in other people's stories.
Nah, don't hurt me.
Be the hero of your own story.
Isn't that like a Johnny Walker slogan or something? Or a Modelo?
It was a brand. That
Be the
we-
hero of your own journey?
Yeah, we used to partner with that
Sound like
brand.
Captain Morgan. Somebody said that.
I don't know who we were
What
doing.
was Hennessy's when I was at Havas? Be everything you can be.
That's the army. What the fuck you talking
I know. I
about?
think Hennessy took it too. No, that's be all you can be. Hennessy was like be everything you could be.
Oh, okay. All right. The army might call him for like copyright infringement. That's too close to our slogan.
All right, we can start to wrap up. I do want to know what that Hennessy journey shit was, but
Well, I do want y'all to know that we will be in a city near you soon, hopefully. Somewhere near y'all. NewRoryMall.com. Tickets available now for the live show. July 25th, we will be in Philly at the City Winery. Tickets available now. Can't wait to get down there and see the beautiful people of Philadelphia.
state property reunion that Mall's putting together as we speak.
That's a lie, but hey, fuck it. Act like it's not. Act like it's true. And we hopefully we'll see y'all soon. Merch will be available at the show. New merch will be available at the show. And yeah, man.
Never stop, never settle.
Come as you are, leave as more.
Who said that?
These are all Hennessy campaign slogans over the years.
Never stop, never settle was the one I was around for.
Together we are unstoppable.
Appropriately complex. Ooh, I'm gonna put that as my Instagram name.
Shout out to Voss. Well,
Shout out to Havas.
what? That was our
No, I
client.
get
We
it.
came up with all this.
All right, well, we'll be back in a couple of days.
Are we allowed to do our sign off? I feel like Eminem took it.
Hell yeah, we're gonna do our sign off.
Nah,
Taking
M
that
stole
shit.
it. It's dead for us now.
We'll talk to y'all in a couple of days. Be safe, be blessed, enjoy the rest of your week. I'm that nigga, he's just Ginger. Peace.